What is up, people? Lynn here with another Between Gamers discussion. Today we are going to be discussing the Xbox Games Showcase that happened, yesterday, day before yesterday, one of them days?
Yesterday.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. First, we'll have everybody introduce themselves, and then we shall go from there. All right, so Leslie, go and introduce yourself, Leslie.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Level Up Leslie here. Welcome to the podcast. It's going to be another good one. We're going to talk games and the Xbox Showcase, which I know everybody's bitching about, but I want to hear it.
Next, we have... Okay, now what's your name on here?
Who?
You.
Papa Raven.
Okay. Next, we have Papa Raven. What's up, Papa?
Hey, what's going on, guys? A resident Xbox lover here. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for this year. We'll see what happens, and we got a lot of good stuff to discuss. It's good to be back, though.
There you go. Last but not least, we have Dirty. What up, Dirty?
What's going on, people? What's up, YouTube? It's Dirty. We're back, and we're about to discuss the Xbox event. So let's get it started.
Okay, so the first game. Now, I don't know if y'all watched the pre-show. Did y'all watch the pre-show?
I only saw about 4 games out of that.
No, I didn't watch the pre-show.
So, like, the last 20 minutes of it, I saw.
Okay, so the pre-show started out with Dragon Quest XI coming to the Xbox.
I did see that.
So people are seemingly excited about that.
Yeah, they're pretty excited. It seems like it's like one of those franchises that you didn't think was ever going to come there, you know?
Yeah, Dragon Quest is amazing. I think it had a year run on the Switch, and now it's coming over to other systems. So there's that. Then
yeah, it looks cool. Is that a part of Game Pass then?
Oh, I guess. Because
I wonder if the pre-show games count as the Game Pass thing, like not Keeley, Phil Spencer said. I don't know what to look into that.
I don't see why they wouldn't. All the games is on Game Pass, it seems. So I don't see why this is different.
Yeah.
Next game they discussed was a game called Exo Mecha 20. I guess it's coming out in 2021, or I don't know if 2021 was part of the title. But anyhow, Exo Mecha 2021. It's a mech fighting game.
That's pretty cool. I mean, mech fighters. I remember playing Mech Warrior on the PlayStation 2, I think it was, and my buddy Rob had this entire whole like gigantic setup of like it was a whole controller that had about 400 buttons on it, and all it did was play this one mech game. So if they have a controller like that, that would be cool, you know?
Why so many buttons?
Because they controlled like the missiles and the blocking.
Was it actual mech? Oh, okay.
It was like actual buttons, and you actually had to like run it like it was actual mech. So like you had to learn how to turn it on with like a helicopter and shit. It was crazy. It was so intricate for PlayStation 2. I couldn't believe it.
The next game they talked about, which we've seen trailers and stuff before, was Watchdogs Legion. And y'all know that game is gonna be amazing.
I hope it's multiplayer, man.
I want to recruit a grandma.
Yeah, I want to recruit grandma.
God, that'd be amazing. You gonna run around tasing people?
I'll be like, I want to speak to your manager.
Oh Lord.
Put your mask back on.
Josh is gonna recruit all the Karens.
Yep, I'm recruiting the Karens to work for me. It'd be like a sea of Karens. Just Starbucks and hairspray just coming at you.
So Watchdogs Legion, and then they spoke about a game called Echo Generation. I think that's coming out sometime in 2021.
Is that
That's
like the? I didn't
the
see that
game
one.
where to me the characters look a little. They look like they were pixel characters or like Lego type characters.
Oh, is that
And
the one where they
then
had like a brick type head on top of them? And
yeah, and
it was like
then
it was a side scroller or something like that,
well
or top down.
the fighting sequences look like it included cards. So it's like you collect
Okay.
cards of some sort and you fight with those cards, which is cool. That's
Hmm.
different.
Yeah, that's like a Yu-Gi-Oh type game type thing.
Yeah. But
That's cool, man. Hey, innovation is good in gaming. I mean, I'm willing to try anything. I'm still waiting for Beyond, or was it Beyond Good versus Evil or something like that? Beyond Good and Evil 2?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on that, man.
Well, this
But
game kind of has a Stranger Things type feel to it.
oh yeah, with the hockey stick or something like that, right?
Well, I'm interested to see more on this game. So
What do you think?
I don't know. They didn't show enough.
Yeah, it's a, you know the cool thing is though, I mean if it is true that like the fact that we could try all these games, even if we don't care for that genre of game, we could be like, hey, I want to jump on and play that weird card game Stranger Things Lego characters game, you know? What the hell am I going to play today? You know?
That's the power of Game Pass. So we'll get to that later.
Mm-hmm.
Next they showcased Hello Neighbor 2. I'm sorry, but the game still looks scary as hell, and that's not a game that I would play.
I've never played it.
I
Dirty,
haven't
have you
either,
played it?
but
No.
Yeah, I hear a lot.
actually want to play.
I hear a lot
was
of
getting
like
ready to
kids
say
and
that
stuff.
looked like a game you would play, Leslie.
Here, look.
That do. It looked like a game Leslie would play for sure.
I just wanted to shout out Meek because she came in and said she just wanted to say hello and to have a good podcast.
I didn't see no. Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. I did not see this until right when you said something is when I just saw it. Oh, Meek, I missed you. Sorry, I missed you, but we're highlighting your message. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I see it now. What up, Meek Meek?
She's gone now.
Oh.
Okay, so next thing they discussed was the ID at Xbox games. So that was just a ton of games. They just flew across the screen, didn't have enough time to even, they didn't really show but maybe 10, 15 seconds per game. So
there is always some gems in those ID for Xbox. So
that's
Meek.
Meek.
Just pop back up.
Nice. Yeah, there's always some hidden gems, but you never know what you're gonna get until the actual games come out, right? Because it's like you only see like 10 seconds of each game.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of be like, "Ooh, that looks good. Wait, that looks good. That's terrible," you know.
Well, I'm gonna just run through the games right quick. They showcased The Artful Escape, a game called Lake, The Ascent, Last Stop, Echo 1, 12 Minutes. That one I remember as a PC game. The Big Con, The Falconeer, Unexplored 2, The Wayfarer's Legacy, Tunic, Song of Iron, Shredders, Mad Street, Sable, Dead Static Drive. So those are the games that they pointed out ID at Xbox.
See, I would have no idea what any of those games are.
Exactly.
I don't know what they are. You know, it sounds cool.
EJ made this comment. What's up, EJ? So, I'm sure you'll have something to say in reference to this, Papa.
Okay.
You see it on the screen. What's up, EJ?
Let's see. He said, "Welcome to why Xbox kept sucking and blowing." LOL. You know, I don't understand what people want from Xbox. Do you want them to walk on water? Do you want them to give you an Xbox? Is that what you Is that what you want? I mean, they give you hundreds of games for $15 a month, plus you get to keep 2 games a month and not get locked behind a paywall once you run out of PS Plus. All right, like every game that everybody got excited about for PlayStation this year is all either a rehash or a sequel to a game that came out 2 years ago. And I'm kind of like Xbox is giving you an experience anywhere you want. I can go on my phone at McDonald's taking a break to have a milkshake, and you can play Ori and the Blind Forest on your xCloud. Or you can go home and you can play on your Xbox One, Cyberpunk 2077, and know that when you get your Xbox Series X, that you'll have an instant upgrade for that game. Or you can try one of the hundreds of other games that I'm getting for free at launch. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't like the best ever, but it was still cool. So let's let bygones be bygones. And I love you.
Well, as you see on the screen, Meek said it wasn't good, but I think they're going to come with more later around
Yeah,
middle
we
or
still have
end
like what,
September.
about 7 first-party studios that they didn't show off.
Well, here's. Can you mute yourself?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so here's my thought on this, and this is the problem that I personally have with people. Everyone still wants exclusives from Xbox, but Xbox is just not that about that anymore. Xbox is trying to be everywhere. Xbox is trying to be on your Nintendo Switch, okay?
Yeah, man.
They are not about exclusives anymore, and people need to get over that exclusive crap because only PlayStation does that, because Sony, that's all Sony has left is PlayStation. They don't have anything else. And if you want to get technical about it, Xbox Game Pass is freaking awesome. You can play as many games as you want, download as many as you want, and Xbox Live allows you to have games that won't go away. Like, they're gonna be with you if you decide one day you don't want to pay for your Live. So with Plus, your games are gone. You ain't getting that shit back until you get PS Plus back. And PlayStation Now kind of sucks. So I'm sorry, but Microsoft is dominating any gaming market when it comes to PC, mobile, Xbox, whatever. They are all over it, and they're trying to be on your Switch. They are about including people. They are about being diverse. They are trying to make adapters and consoles and shit for people with disabilities. They are not trying to exclude anybody. They want y'all to be one big happy gaming family, and people don't seem to understand that. And if y'all are bitching about no exclusives or no games guaranteed, you are the kind of people who only play one fucking game anyway. So why are you bitching? There's no need. Like, okay, you know what? PlayStation has JRPGs. I get it. That's awesome. That's not my thing. So I'd rather be on Xbox, where there's a massive community of people, where people can actually speak to each other, where you don't have a party issue or anything like that. Like, I'm sorry, but PlayStation's online sucks. And yeah, I do like their exclusive games because that's all they have left. I would rather play a single player game on PlayStation than on anywhere else if they're gonna have a single player game that I like. But for multiplayers, for anything like that, it's all about your friends. And where are my friends? They are on Xbox, because to get in a chat on PlayStation is a pain in the ass. Shit, to get to another part of the menu on PlayStation is a pain in the ass, let alone into a party where you could talk to somebody. So I'm just tired of everybody bitching and moaning about exclusives. No one cares about exclusives anymore. It's not a thing. People need to stop that shit, because Xbox is about including everybody, not excluding people.
And that PlayStation controller is pretty badass, though. I gotta admit that the new one. I like they made it. I like they made it from man hands and not like little tiny girl hands.
But y'all gotta understand too, is, when Microsoft started putting their games on PC, a lot of PlayStation, fanboys were saying, are y'all exclusive, which, y'all really don't have. is going over to PC.
Oh,
So
yeah,
why
you did.
buy an Xbox? But you got to look at Sony as well, because Sony is actually starting to do the same thing. Because you know what's over there on PC? You have
PS Now.
you have PC gamers that really, you got a lot of them that don't play consoles. So you want your first party titles to sell. Guess what? As a company, you're going to make more money. So you're going to put your games on PC, no matter if it's exclusive or not, because you want that money. The days of probably,
Sometimes
everything
everybody can do
just
it.
being exclusive to a console is probably going to end, because once Sony get a hint on the money that they make off Steam, when what's that game, Zero Horizon Dawn, come out and it does well over there on the PC, guess what? You're going to start seeing more of PlayStation exclusives over on the PC.
I could see that.
Is not the end. Yeah, I mean, it's more money.
EJ, that console war bullshit is over. This is 2020. Ain't no console war.
Yeah, because if you want to call it, honestly, if you want to call it console war, I mean, you can make fun of Xbox all you want, but the fact is, Xbox owns PC. You know what I mean? Like, everything that is done on PC is done on Xbox because it's one big environment. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to make one big ecosystem, not just put. And here's okay. I'm going to be honest with y'all. My friend Lorimer, he had me all jacked up for the longest time before this this showcase happened, because he was like, well, Xbox doesn't really have games. You can get the PlayStation 5. They'll have exclusives right at the beginning. And then I was like, oh yeah, that is very true. So Xbox is actually giving me the opportunity, because me as an Xbox One early adopter, day one person, I felt very robbed, okay, by the price and what I got out of it. The original Xbox One. So I can either make the choice as an Xbox owner, because the next 2 years they're gonna put some of the games are gonna be still on Xbox One. So they've given me the opportunity to see how the hardware does before I buy it, and I can still play those games that are coming out on Xbox Series X. I can still play those on Xbox One X, and have the almost same great experience before, without having to buy that new console. So if that new console is a brick, I didn't just spend $500 on it. You know what I mean? But if you're a PlayStation guy, you got to drop however much the PlayStation 5 is, plus all the exclusives that you're going to want to play. So you're going to be dropping like damn near $1,000 in November, when I could easily choose not to do anything and get the same games that are coming out on the Series X. So, I mean, it all depends on what you want to do. If you can afford to buy the Series X, hell yeah, buy the Series X, buy the PS5, because we're starting to get crossplay as a thing. I mean, if I want to beat on PlayStation people all the time, I do it in Call of Duty all the time. So, we just want to have one big inclusive ecosystem without, where every troll can hate on each other, where every person can come together and be a pirate or a fucking soldier, whatever you want. We're getting to the point in games where your box does not matter.
Well, as we've highlighted the comments from me, she said, I just want games I can play and have fun. What they look like, whether they're exclusive or not, I'm a gamer who games and have fun.
Hell yeah. You should be able to jump from playing on a 5-inch screen playing a Nintendo Switch game to, like I did. I beat Ghostbusters on the Switch, and the next day I started Spider-Man, which I wish I had started 2 years ago when it came out. Okay, I buy all these games, and all I end up playing is Call of Duty. But Spider-Man, beautiful, beautiful, wonderful game, and I only have a regular PlayStation, so
Yep.
I want to see how it is. I want to see how it is on the PlayStation Plus. PlayStation 5. So I like the fact that the PlayStation 5 is going to have the backwards compatible for PS4. But the thing about the Xbox is the Xbox is going to have backwards compatible for everything, all the way back to original Xbox.
Yeah, but it's only going to be on their top 100 titles.
Still, top 100 for now. You don't know what the technology is going to do.
They're going to charge you for it.
I don't know about that. They gave xCloud for free.
I'm talking about PlayStation.
Oh, PlayStation? Yeah, I'm not. PlayStation's going to charge you for everything, man. You better watch your pennies and nickels, man.
That's what I was saying. The top 100 titles are on PlayStation, not on Xbox.
Oh, really? That's lame as hell. And please, gaming studios, if you're going to listen to this, please do not upcharge for a upgrade into the next console. You know, if we buy the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One version of it, we shouldn't have to spend $10 extra, $2K.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to spend extra $10.
Hell no, not for and don't make me buy. Don't use the beautiful memory of Kobe Bryant to sell Hawk your bullshit ass special edition, and then tell me I don't even get the special edition or the next one for buying this one. That don't make no damn sense, you know. But
well,
that's
I heard in reference to that Dragon Quest game that they're
Dragon
supposed
Quest.
to charge like for instance, if you already have it on another system, like for instance, let me see, like if you already purchased it on like I don't know PlayStation, when the updated game come out, you know, with updated graphics and all this other stuff, you gotta repurchase the game again. It's gonna
Are
be
you kidding me?
$39.99. They're not going to allow you. It was in the facts section of the game. What's up, LG? They're not going to allow you
Hey,
to
LG.
What up, LG?
download a patch. You need to repurchase the game to get all the additional stuff that they're adding into.
Wow, that is petty as hell, dude. That is really petty. I mean, I am not surprised though, because a lot of those studios, those overseas studios, they will charge you for everything, man. I seen one. It was they were charging you to change your hair color, and then charging you to each hairdo, like to have that hair color on each hairdo. So it was like, it was a Japanese RPG, and it was 99 cents to change your hair, and then $1.99 to change your hairstyle. I was like, that is bullshit, you know? Like, could you imagine that? Imagine as kids having to pay Mario having to pay an extra $1 to see his mustache turn yellow or some shit.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the rest of the games. There's a game that they discussed called Balan Wonderworld.
What?
I didn't really get too much from this game other than the fact that there's 80 different costumes that you can unlock. Each costume apparently has different abilities, and you're there to rid the land of sorrow.
That's cool. I mean, I didn't see it.
Spring 2021.
Did you see it, Dirty?
Nah. What was the name
Yeah.
of it?
Balan Wonderworld.
No, I didn't see that one.
It doesn't sound like something I would be playing. If I'm be honest, I don't know what the.
Well, all of that was the pre-show. All of that was the pre-show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't catch the pre-show.
Yeah.
Well, then that's when they got into the Halo Infinite of the actual show. The game is gorgeous, but they were playing this game on a PC. They was not playing this game on the Xbox Series X. Now that some people feel like is an issue because if this is supposed to be the most powerful system, why were you not playing the game on the system rather than playing it on a PC comparable to the system?
Well, I mean, that's nothing new, honestly.
They labeled it as Xbox Games Showcase. They didn't say Xbox Series X Games Showcase.
Yeah, because technically Xbox is on PC. I understand what you're saying. Like, it should have been on the X, but maybe, I mean, they might have had a reason not to put it on the X. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not ready to run yet. We still got what, like 5 months till November?
That's not much time at all.
No. But still, I mean, I have no idea. I don't know why they do that. I mean, they've done it all. I mean, they do it every year, though, for all these big games. Like, most of them are playing on PC. Remember what Watchdogs looked like when it first came out?
Yeah.
I mean, that game looked amazing, and then we got it. It was the worst game I've ever played in my entire life. I was
yeah, that was bad. That was.
You know, so I don't know what I don't know what their purpose is to do it on PC, but maybe they're just showing them what it looks like on PC. Because I couldn't tell you. I think it looked pretty. I think it'll look amazing on the Xbox Series X. Because I don't know how anybody can doubt the horsepower and the just pure power that's under the Xbox Series X. So if that's what they're worried about, I don't think that's going to be an issue. I have no idea. Maybe they just didn't want to show all their cards yet.
Yeah, Meek, I think it is.
It's supposed to be like on the equivalent of a PC anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I said, the consoles really don't matter anymore. But who is ready for less Locke and more Master Chief? All right, we get less of the other guy from Halo 4 or Halo 5. I mean, and we're just gonna get this. From what I understand, this is a campaign. It's gonna have an ending. It's not gonna be one of those things where it's like ever changing. You know what I mean? Like Destiny. I was so worried they were gonna part it out like Destiny, where it'd be like, hey, play 6 multiplayer matches, and you might find out what the next chapter is to the story. You know. What did you guys think?
Sinister? It's your main man, Sinister, in the chat.
What's up? What do you think, Dirty?
Sinister, congratulations.
Hey, Sinister. Yes, congratulations.
I don't know what to congratulate him for, but congratulations.
Hey, he got married.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, all right, getting married rules.
There you go.
What do you think, Dirty, of the Halo?
I thought it looks good. You know what I'm saying? Master Chief is back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people complain about 5 because you wasn't able to play as Master Chief and you had to play as Locke. But other than that, I mean, what they were showing with the new weapons and stuff like that they was doing, it looks good. Look like Halo might be back. I heard a few people saying that it didn't look all that good. I'm like, I mean, what do you want it to look like? Like
it looked like a Halo game to me.
I guess they want the more realistic. I guess they want the grungy look like Gears is. They only you know how the first 3 Gears were. They only had like 3 colors: green, brown, and black.
Yeah. EJ said Locke sucks. We can all agree. You damn right. That guy sucked, man. Poor guy. Oh.
But other than that, man, I thought the little gameplay that they showed, the little 10 minutes, 20 minute, whatever it was, I thought the game looked pretty good. The only time the multiple character thing worked was with the Arbiter. Because you were Chief most of the time, but you got to be the Arbiter every once in a while. Yeah. But with Locke, it was just so annoying. It was like, I still have to beat that game. I got so pissed off, I just stopped playing it. Yeah.
But you're right, man. Like, I mean, I don't know what else do they want. I mean, it's so full of color and life now. I mean, you could, if you want, you can go play Halo Master Chief Collection and go play it in original Xbox settings with the brown, green, and red, or what did you say, brown, green, and blue or some shit?
No, and black.
Yellow, black, yeah. So you could switch the graphics over to classic mode and have it all day long. But dude, let's talk about the grappling hook, okay? How cool is that? Master Chief has a grappling hook now. He can grappling hook people on their armor, pull their armor off, or grappling hook to them and smash them in the head with his pistol. How cool was that?
He looks like Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was Spider-Man.
But you know what? I mean, just by
Spider-Man.
Just by seeing that one ability, I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, that's pretty cool. What else, he has that they not showing? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I think they tightened up on the arms. Like I told Leslie that when it seemed like his HUD was a little closer to his arm. His arms are a little closer to his HUD, so the field of vision looks like it's a little bigger. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with it because, I mean, how much? I mean, the fact that they got this much tread out of Master Chief shows the longevity of the series. People can be pissed off as hell, but that is the game everyone wanted to see, and that is the game they led off with.
Yeah.
Chariot Man's here.
Chariot? I asked her. Look, Chariot, you missed the last podcast. I think Stadia was mentioned. I was like, all right, where Chariot Man at? Because you wasn't even in the podcast.
Oh yeah.
But we got a little information that we're gonna discuss later on that has to do with
streaming.
Well, a little bit of Stadia and stuff. So, but next game that they discussed was State of Decay 3. Wow.
But anyway, looks interesting.
I'm gonna tell you this. Look, a lot of the games that they showcased had a lot of people of color in them, and I am so proud of that. I'm so happy that they're adding more people of color in these games. I'm so happy for that. Now, I'm gonna tell you this though. That game I will not be playing because I don't play the survival horror games, but I do want to see a gameplay of that game.
Oh, come on, Miss Lynn.
No, I don't do that. Look, Dirty been trying to get me to play survival horror games for 5 years. I'm not doing it.
I played State of Decay, and I played the first one. I didn't play the second one, but the first one I played, that shit was fun. But I will tell you, it's a little. That one 3 is creepy. It's creepy.
But it looks
and
cool.
then you out in the snow. Hell no.
It looks cool.
My tatas out there trying to get some zombie wolf or whatever the hell he was.
Yeah,
the cool thing.
She is not for the shit. She's not for it. She's like, "Oh, you out there?" And she yelling and screaming.
That was so cool, man. That just that visceral yell of like, I am going to survive. You know what I mean? That's how I felt when I was watching it. And I was like, this looks crazy. I was wondering if it was going to be a new Tomb Raider or since she was making her own and they had wolves and shit. But then when I saw the wolf getting eaten and it was a half zombie fucking deer, I was like, oh my God. I was like, that's crazy. But the cool thing is, guys, we can play it for free the day it comes out, and we could decide, hey, we hate this or we love it. You know what I mean? But I haven't played State of Decay 2, but I remember State of Decay 1 was a lot of fun. Like, I remember it was full of glitches at first, but by 3, they have to have it right by now, right? Right?
Yeah, you would think.
I like that if you die in that game, you become a different character.
I'm with you, Sinister, but they didn't show anything, but we'll get to that too.
Yeah, I like the fact that if you die in that game, you're perma-dead. You know what I mean? So if you become attached to a character, when that character dies, it's like a gut punch. You know what I mean? Like, I like those kind of games. It reminds me of like the Walking Dead type narrative, but with actual like fighting gameplay. I like what I saw. My at the event, lack of gameplay was shown. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the problem is most of these people are doing in-engine game. You know what I mean? In-engine. So that's what it looks like in-engine, but you're not actually seeing the gameplay yet. And that's
also, you guys got to realize that we're in the middle of a pandemic, and all these people are working from home.
Yeah. And the weird thing is, did anybody else notice that a lot of these had Xbox Series X and PC, but suspiciously a lot of them did not say Xbox One? So,
yeah, but you just assume it's gonna run on Xbox One as well.
Well, no, I'm thinking those ones that didn't say Xbox One are too far out, and those are going to be the exclusive ones. I think we'll probably hear State of Decay 3 2 years from now, and it'll be just exclusive to Xbox Series X. Or there was a bunch of Fable. I think Fable is only going to. I think they're going to make Fable only on Xbox Series X. I think that's going to be their big, like, hey, we have a Fable console and it's only available on this, you know, because I did not, if you look specifically at the bottom, it does not say Xbox One X, but it deliberately says Xbox One X, Xbox Series X, and PC on a few of those games, but not some of the big ones. So I'm wondering if they're like trying to say this might come to Xbox One, but by the time it's done, we might be done with the Xbox One by then. You know? Was it console exclusive and PC? Yeah, console exclusive. That term does not. I wish they would stop using that term, console exclusive, because it makes it look silly. Just say Microsoft exclusive. Because Xbox and PC are the same, you know, same ecosystem or whatever. So why the hell? It gives the trolls too much ammunition. They're like, console exclusive. Nah.
Okay, so next
that was State of Decay, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Forza Motorsport. So they don't put no numbers in it anymore. It's just Forza Motorsport.
Yeah, I think they're doing a soft reboot on everything. Like Halo Infinite isn't Halo 6 and Forza Motorsport. And
ooh, but it looks sexy. I want to get a video and play that game.
Mm-hmm. That is going to be an interesting game to play. I mean, I was telling Leslie that I wanted to get us doing car games. You know what I mean? Like maybe doing a Forza on a Friday or something like that, and have races together.
Forza Friday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Forza Friday, you know. Maybe do Shooter Saturday, something like that. But I got to start. Like I said, I want to start playing more games. As a gamer, I should be ashamed because I have like 400 games on my Xbox, and I played 3. All right, so I want to start playing more games. So I was like, you know what? Forza is one of the most beautiful car games out there. I don't know how Dirty feels about it, but I played Dirt and I played Forza, and those are 2 of my favorite. Do you like them, Dirty? Are you a big fan?
Oh yeah, I love Forza. I got Forza 2, 3, Horizon.
They just put the last 2 on Game Pass.
Yeah.
I want to play these racing games on an actual racing wheel.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta get I've been looking at a racing wheel on Amazon for the longest time because no joke, my old man, my dad, he had a racing wheel for his PS3, all right? And he built it. He made a whole like he brought 2x4s and glued and super glued the damn wheel to it, and then made a whole thing for his pedals and shit. I want to do
That's
the same
cool.
thing, man. It was so
That is
cool.
cool.
We already have the thrust stick for the for flying games, but racing games, the racing wheel is the best. I gotta look on Amazon, see if we can find one, and make sure
Yeah.
it's forward compatible.
Well, let me know too.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking for one that's compatible with all of them because I've heard they have racing wheels that are compatible with PC, Xbox One, PS4, and Switch.
Yeah.
But I gotta find that because seriously, they got so many nice games coming out that are going to be driving games, you know. So
Yeah.
but yeah, it's beautiful though. What do you
So
think, Les?
did y'all see Chariot's comment?
What do you say? I'm gonna get y'all guys to try Stadia. You watch? No, sir. Maybe even go super free to play.
It
He
is
said
already.
super free.
Well, it is free to play. I don't know, man.
Well,
Okay, so you got to convince me why
it's not
Stadia is
free to
better
play,
than XCloud when I can go on my phone right now and play like.
Get to that. We're going to get to that.
Okay, all right. Sorry. All right. Anyway,
Okay.
Forza. So, what do you think, Leslie, as a resident, not so much a car person? I think the last car game we played together was what, like Burnout Paradise?
No, hold on. So, Forza is beautiful. Can you mute yourself?
Yeah, go ahead.
Forza is beautiful. It looks great. I would like to play it on a wheel. But what I really want is for someone to make another Blur. Can someone please do that for me? Because I know y'all got Forza and Gran Turismo and all that stuff. But Blur was Xbox's like Mario Kart. And I used to get drunk and get lit and play that and
Get lit.
throw things at other drivers.
She used to get drunk lit.
And it used to be fun. So I need another Blur so I can, pop open my wine and drive into things and people.
Okay. All right, moving on. Next game that was discussed is a game by Rare called Everwild.
Woo! This is my game, baby. Okay? I don't know if anybody's ever told you, but I love animals. Okay? They are wonderful, pure spirits. I'm not a vegan or anything, but I do love animals. And the fact that I get to run around as a magic using hippie, helping animals out and like having a big furry Chewbacca looking thing. Okay, I was super excited when I saw this game. I have no idea what it's about. I just know that there was 4 hippies surrounding a dead deer, and it brought it to life. And then a big ass light show just happened. I was like, this game looks like Fantasia. Okay, it looks like something I'm gonna be totally into. I don't know. How do you guys feel about it?
It looks pretty. It was really pretty.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see.
The big ass animals remind me of like something out of an anime, you know?
It looks cool.
But Rare has always been one of my favorite studios. It has always delivered. I mean, Sea of Thieves, you can say didn't deliver because it didn't have the audience it deserved.
Well, it does now.
It does now. Leslie said that it does now. But like I trust Rare to make a good game, and this looks like a game that I'm going to be really into. So the fact that it's going to be on Game Pass and gives me the opportunity to play it the day one, I'm going to be all over this game. It looks very beautiful, and I will definitely be playing this day one on my Series X. No.
Okay.
What about you, Dirty? Did you see that one?
Yes. Yeah, it's a beautiful, colorful game. I definitely want to check it out. It's something new by Rare, so yeah, I definitely want to check that out. I thought they would have mentioned maybe a new Perfect Dark, but we
Hmm.
still got time left.
Well, yeah, they did. They did update their Twitter, that Perfect Dark Twitter. So
Uh-huh.
they updated the Perfect Dark Twitter and they updated the Fable Twitter, and they said, "Oh, we just do that as a precaution, just in case." But then they end up saying talking about Fable, so I think we're definitely going to get a Perfect Dark.
Mm.
But it might. Who knows? I mean, that might be their next game, or Everwild will be. I don't know how many studios that Rare has, but I have a feeling that Perfect Dark would be one of the Xbox Series X exclusives coming later on.
Yeah.
But that's the one problem with Xbox, though. They wait too long to announce their really big titles, besides Forza, Gears, and Halo. That is the running joke of Xbox, is we've only ever hear about Forza, Gears, and Halo. I was just happy we didn't hear about a new Gears yet. Give it time to, you know, cook and marinate. But we did hear we are getting a upgrade, right, for Series X. So that's cool.
Yeah. I think
What'd
for
you
four
think?
too as well.
Yeah, yeah. What'd you think, Leslie? Everwild.
It's really pretty. I like the look of it. I'm just interested to find out more about the story. Because to me, like you said, it's just some witches probably who are bringing animals back to life, which is awesome. But what's the story behind it? So that's what I'm interested in, is finding out the story.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a Japanese RPG or if it's a. Oh, I know. I don't know if it's a turn-based or if it's action game or I don't know. Did you think? What did you think, Lynn? Besides, it was pretty.
They didn't show enough for you to make it, have an opinion
Yeah.
on what the game is. They showed just enough to pull you in, like, ooh, to get you intrigued, to want to
Hmm.
know more. But beyond that, they really didn't. They didn't show enough.
I wonder if that'll
So,
be a this year game or if that'll be a 2021 game.
not sure.
Hmm. But I'm looking forward to it either way.
Yeah. All right. So the next game was called Tell Me Why. It looked like it was episodic. So they said chapter one. I want to say that was coming out this year.
Yes, August 27th.
Okay. So that isn't that the game where the guy was having flashbacks? I think something tragic happened to his mom.
I thought it was Life is Strange,
At first, yeah.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
think
That's
it's
what it looked
I
like.
think it's a different storyline. Maybe I don't know. I haven't
Yeah.
played Life is Strange, so it looked like it was based in the same universe, though.
Yeah, it does.
So I haven't played episodic games since like Walking Dead Telltale games. So it'll be
Yeah.
interesting to. It looked like a really cool story, you know.
Yeah.
The brother, what are they, brother and sister? Like it looked like.
Yeah. I think they're brother and sister.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are.
yeah. It'll be interesting to play through. It looks like a good. Either you can watch that on stream or stream it for people. It looks like that kind of good game, you
Mm.
know.
Yeah, because Life is
Well, the next
Strange
game,
2 was actually good.
What, Life is Strange
Yeah, part 2.
2?
Yeah, I
Okay,
really
yeah, yeah,
enjoyed that one with the two brothers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you play that Captain, the free one that they had, Captain Awesome or something like that? Captain Spirit, that's it. With the little kid that was a superhero.
Oh, you know what? I didn't play that one because he was in part 2. You got to
Tiger
see how
King made a
he
cameo.
made it.
Tiger King made a cameo.
Yeah.
What up, Joe Exotic? Yo, is anybody else excited that Nicolas Cage is going to play Joe Exotic in the? and that he's gotten popular enough that NECA made a figure of him. I was like, what the hell? It has a little tiger and everything.
Oh boy.
Oh, I was like, oh Lord.
So he's gonna play the Tiger King.
Yeah, he's playing Tiger King, bro.
Wow.
And they got somebody really famous to play Carol Baskin. So I can't remember who it is, but yeah, Nicolas Cage is gonna play Joe Exotic. I can't wait, dude. And it's gonna be like an episodic, like Hollywood TV show. I was like, what the hell,
right,
dude?
So next game is Ori and the Will of the Wisps is being rebuilt for the Xbox Series X.
When they put out Ori and the Blind Forest, the definitive edition, that made that game elevate like crazy when it went from the Xbox One to the definitive edition to the Xbox Series X. I mean, the Xbox One X. Like the graphics and the gameplay got so smooth that whatever they're going to do on this, I bet it's going to elevate it to like an 11. You know, that game is so beautiful just because it's so small and it's so small but so huge. You know, kind of like the world is so huge behind it, but you're play this little tiny like sprite. You know what I mean? This white sprite that that's trying to survive this world, you know, a world of darkness, and it's the only light. I like that game a lot. I've been playing that game exclusively on XCloud.
Okay, yeah, I played the
Because
first one, but I didn't play the second one yet.
Yeah, I haven't played the second one yet either. I'm still going through the first one because Leslie had gotten me a Razer Kishi for my Note 9, so I can play the XCloud with a. It makes it like it gives it basically a controller that looks like a Switch, so it's easy to play. I suggest if you're gonna get XCloud and you have a Note 10 or less, you get a Razer Kishi because it's direct play or direct plug, and there's no lag, and it's iOS also. So you know if you're gonna look into that kind of mobile gaming, because that's the only way I've played Ori and the Blind Forest is on mobile. I kind of want to throw it up on the big screen just to see what it looks like. But on the mobile, 1440p mobile, it looks beautiful. Like, and it runs really smooth for being on XCloud, like beta right now. But I don't know. What was your? Have you? Do you guys have any experience with it, Les? Have you played it yet?
No.
You unmute yourself.
No, I haven't played it yet. I should start playing. I'm gonna start doing some backlot games.
Yeah, definitely. I think you should, because we have like
it was a good game, but I haven't played it either.
Yeah, you should try. You should give it a try. I mean, the first level. I mean, the first like 5 minutes of the game is really devastating because you know, but after that, it's like it's just a platform. It's it's a platform game, but it's a lot of fun. You should give it a try. I mean, it's on Game Pass, so either way.
Yeah.
I believe if I'm not mistaken that the guy from Microsoft was saying that the Series X is going to be native 4K 100 was that the one that was 120
120 frames per second. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So that was kind of cool to hear. I was like, oh, okay.
That was the one game I heard say 120 seconds or 120 frames per second. That's the one game I actually heard them say that about. So it's exciting to know that the Xbox Series X can go that high. I mean, I know PCs go to like insane levels, but being a console gamer, I've experienced like very low, below 30 frames per second, gameplay, and to have 120 frames per second, that's just going to be so smooth and buttery.
Yeah.
And it's going to look all the better on a 4K TV and with HDR, because I don't know, they max out those settings, man. I don't know what they do, but I'm excited about it though. I think you should give it a try, Lynn, and see how it is. Report back.
I will eventually. My backlog is horrendous.
Oh yeah. You should see my download log. It's insane.
Okay, next game was actually an expansion. It was the Outer Worlds Peril on Gorgon.
The Outer Worlds is cool.
It was one of two, right, Leslie? One of two.
Yeah. There's going to be 2 expansions. I love the Outer Worlds. I've played it before. It's basically like a Fallout vibe. So I'm excited that they're going to have expansions to it because it's going to make it even more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Outer Worlds came when the whole Fallout 76 blowback was happening with all the microtransactions and bullshit like that. And then they held on to the Wastelander things, and then freaking Obsidian came out of nowhere like, here's this game, and it's full, and it's a part of Game Pass, and here you go, let's play our game. And Obsidian, didn't they make New Vegas?
I think so.
Yeah, I think they made New Vegas. So Obsidian has a lot of background when it comes to that kind of RPG type game, like action RPG. So I think that the fact that they're putting the DLC out, the expansion out on Game Pass, so you can just play it day one. That's pretty cool, What else?
Okay.
There's a couple of games Microsoft totally impressed me yesterday.
That's
good, man.
Grounded.
Wasn't that Obsidian too?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Isn't it crazy? Like the different stuff that Obsidian can do. Leslie loved it. Go ahead, Leslie.
This is so stinking cute. This is like this is like if you ever watched Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and then you wanted to be in the movie, now you get to be in the video game. It is so cool.
And you can play with your friends.
That's day. It comes out what? The 28th, right, of this month on Game Pass.
Oh, we don't have to play.
Yeah, we're gonna have to play day one. We're gonna have to download it and survive some ants and stuff.
Leslie, there's your stream game for the day.
There you go. There's your stream game. I'll stream with you, okay?
Okay.
All right, and then Lynn will be there, and Dirty can come play, and we'll all be. I have always had a fantasy of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Can you imagine that? You remember that game or that movie?
Yeah.
That was such a good movie, and now we're going to be able to live it.
And then they're going to be like Chucky from the Rugrats and be like, let's go on an adventure.
Oh, that was the funny too. What he said, if you're waiting for the biggest game of the year, wait for Cyberpunk 2077. This is the smallest game of the year. I like that you can build. It has a like Ark type vibe with the building, but I like the tower defense. Like we got to defend against ants and bugs and
you feed your friends to your spiders.
Fort.
Yeah,
it's cool. You got to do hunting and gathering. You build your fort. You build reinforcements. That's gonna be good, man.
Oh yeah. So how about we get the Between Gamers? We get the Between Gamer podcast people together, and we play this game when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun. I mean, we've had a lot of fun on Rogue Company, so we might as well just keep it going with keep the good vibes going. That game looks fun as hell. What is it? 4 days, man. 4 days. And you can already pre-install it if you have Game Pass.
Yep.
Dirty, what are your thoughts?
Oh, when I first seen it, about 2 months ago when Microsoft did their first event, I thought it looked cool. I was like, yeah, that's a game I want to play. I want to try out. You in your backyard. and you trying to survive the insects that we can't see. That's, you know what I'm saying, in the grass. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole community of insects in your backyard that you can't see by naked eye. And just to be down in there and fighting spiders and earwigs and all that, that's cool as hell.
Yo, I love when they're like, just leave your friends to the spiders and run.
Yo, LG said, I hope y'all don't have arachnophobia. Oh, I am definitely afraid of spiders, so please do not feed me to the spiders. Oh,
yeah,
no.
y'all better not sacrifice me either.
I know, right? Like, knock her down and run. Oh yeah, that looked like the funnest game I saw, just for pure fun. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be just pure fun. I think it's gonna be frustrating as hell at first because we're not gonna know what the hell we're doing. We're gonna get eat by ants, and you know what I mean. But I think it'll be a fun game to play together. I wonder how many people can be in your group. I hope it's at least 4.
It looked like
I saw at least 4. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So next game was a game called Avowed. It looked like Skyrim. It's some kind of
That was Obsidian too.
RPG. Yeah, but they didn't show anything. So that basically it's like, hey, this game is not.
Well,
ready.
yeah, that was them saying we have this game coming because I think Obsidian did the spin-off for Elder Scrolls too, didn't they? For Morrowind or something like that. I don't know. It was they used to do the Elder Scrolls spin-off too, so people were like clamoring for that. So it looks like we're gonna get an Elder Scrolls-esque game, but like you said, I have to see some gameplay. But just the fact that they're making a game like that makes me happy. I don't have to buy Skyrim for the 400th time on my 50th console.
Yeah.
You know, if I see that.
There's really nothing to talk about in reference to this one since there was nothing really shown. So.
I mean, what? Yeah, you got magic on one hand, and looks like you're gonna fight a dragon or a demon or something. And then other than that, I didn't see anything else.
Yeah. All right. So next game was called As Dusk Falls. That's the game that kind of looked like a painting. It was odd. So it was like it was transitioning, but it was like scenes from a painting. So it wasn't like a fluid motion. It was like pictures. Like but it like it was drawn like a painting. So
that's cool.
I really didn't get too much from that either, but still the art style is interesting.
Yeah, that seems like one of those games you pick up and give a try. Like,
yeah,
you know, I have no idea. I don't even honestly remember this game that you're talking about. I don't remember. I might have gone to the bathroom during that one, but I don't. Sounds trippy.
Well, did you remember Hellblade?
Yes, Hellblade is a crazy game. Okay, like can you imagine? Can you imagine being a Viking or a Celtic warrior and having schizophrenia back then, and you know, like having to deal with it as a woman too? Like that was the real kicker of that game. Like the fact that you walk around and like you see like different demons and you have stuff. Dirty was saying that you hear voices in your head the whole game.
It's crazy because schizophrenia is primarily a male mental disorder.
Yeah, well, she has schizophrenia, and it
it has to be like schizophrenia or something, or maybe multiple personality disorder.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but somehow when she's walking, she ends up in a different world, right, Dirty? Like in her mind, isn't it all in her mind? Because Dirty actually played it a lot.
Really?
He ain't there.
He's played it.
Yeah, he's played it.
It actually seems interesting because it kind of gives you a glimpse into what some people go through on a regular
And
basis,
that
and
that
kind of
game.
helps you
Oh,
to understand, you know, some of the disabilities that people actually have.
hmm
So I think it's interesting in that regard.
the fact that they're going in that route is very interesting. Like, you could stay safe and just be like, oh, this is your heroine. This is like your Laura Croft type chick. She's gonna have problems, but she's gonna overcome them. This girl is a schizophrenic in times where they burned witches, and you know what I mean, and like different kind of elements like that. Different. It was a different time. So I have to go through and play the game, and the fact that Xbox got it exclusively.
Hold on.
Well, go ahead.
So I just looked it up, and she doesn't have schizophrenia. She has something called psychosis.
Psychosis.
Which, mute yourself. So apparently, psychosis is in an abnormal condition of the mind in which it has a hard time determining what's real from what's not real.
Yeah, because if you go through the game, you could see the scenery changing as she's walking. It goes from being like just normal scenery to all of a sudden being her fighting demons or like crazy monsters and stuff.
Oh, let me just tell you, I just got a notification that Soldier Boy is playing Rogue Company.
Wait,
I wonder
Soldier
how
Boy.
well he's doing.
Wait, Soldier
Dirty,
Boy.
you still there?
The rapper.
Yeah.
Is he playing it on the Soldier Boy 3000 gaming console?
right?
That was like the next generation gaming console. I bet he's playing it on that. That Chinese knockoff shit. Get out of here! Get out of here!
Well,
we don't want your ass.
They probably left, but anyway, I wanted him to speak on Hellblade since he's played it.
What do you think of it becoming? What do you think of the sequel becoming an Xbox exclusive, considering it was on PlayStation first?
Oh.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
PlayStation got Call of Duty. We got Hellblade.
Yeah. But the thing is, I can still play Call of Duty on Xbox. They can't play Hellblade 2 on PlayStation 5. They have to buy it on Xbox One or Xbox Series X.
Oh,
I thought that was a little interesting because they bought the whole studio, Ninja Theory, and they were like, we let you have Minecraft, but you're not getting this one.
Minecraft.
Yeah, remember when they bought
Mojang,
and then they let Minecraft go to PlayStation. Mojang, I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway.
I do not know.
Dirty, let us know when you're back.
I'm back.
There he is.
So
all right, speak on it, Dirty.
Let us know about Hellblade.
Snowflake. Wait a minute, say it again.
Hold on. She said
Hellblade, Dirty Hellblade.
She said to let us know about Hellblade.
Oh, Hellblade.
But hold on. I looked it up, Dirty, and she don't have schizophrenia. She has something called psychosis, which means the brain has a hard time determining what's actually real and what's not.
Oh, okay. Still schizophrenia. But the first Hellblade I have, and it's pretty cool, but it's pretty, I wouldn't say frightening. It's kind of like disturbing just to see your character, and you could tell
classified as a psychological horror.
Yeah, it's like she's walking and you hear the voices that she hear in her head. That's what trips me out.
What, like in the headset?
On the TV too, if you're playing on
Oh,
your TV,
shit,
your
yeah.
sound bar, you hear the little voices, saying, and some of the words, some of the stuff you can make out of what they saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, and she's walking and holding her head, and you can just feel kind of like, and I felt kind of sorry for her because I'm like, you got people like that in the real world that's, like hear voices, you know what I'm saying, and telling them to do things.
I've had friends like that.
Yeah, and but other than that, the game was good, So I see that they're making a 2, and I wonder how far they're gonna go with this one.
I told Lynn, I was like, I wonder how they feel when it came out on PlayStation first, and now it's an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. It sure is.
Yeah, it came out on PlayStation first, and then came out on Xbox, and then Xbox bought Ninja Theory, and now it's an Xbox exclusive in PC.
Yeah. So they won't be able to get the.
You got to either get it on Game Pass if you already have an Xbox One, or hey man, by that time you can probably get an Xbox One S for like $199 or something. If you're really that hard up for it. But I mean, it's a decent game. Should be a decent sequel.
Yeah.
Okay, so next game was Psychonauts.
I never played that game when I was younger. Did anybody?
I never played Psychonauts, but that dude looks like he was on a major acid trip.
I mean, I've heard Double Fine has always been like that. I mean, come on, he poured his consciousness into a brain. Who the hell thinks that up? And then Jack Black sings as a light fixture.
What is cute? Jack Black is doing the score.
I'm glad Jack Black is back in gaming. I loved Brutal Legend.
Yeah.
So that's cool, man. As long as he's not running around as the thing from Destiny, I'm okay. That little thing, that little ghost thing.
Oh yeah.
He's like everybody that get to do that sucks. But anyways, like, what was your favorite part of it, Lynn? Like,
I didn't have no favorite part.
You didn't have no favorite part? I mean,
no, the game looks psychedelic. It does not look like a game that I would play.
Did you see much gameplay though, or was that all CG?
I don't know.
I think it was.
Was it a mixture?
Yeah, it was like in-game, footage, but it was basically like a cutscene. Basically, you could say.
That's cool. Well, if anything, if you don't want to play it, then I'll play it or Leslie will play it and we'll stream it so you can check it out.
I'm not playing that.
You're not playing that? All right, I'll play the Psycho games. All right.
Leslie. Look, me and Leslie on the same page.
It was too many colors. I feel like I'd have a migraine.
Bro.
Like, you have to be high to play that shit.
I will play that game.
I
will sacrifice for the Beyond or Between Gamers podcast and play Psychonauts.
Dirty, you gonna play Psychonauts?
I might check it out.
He ain't gonna play it.
Nah, he ain't gonna play it.
I think the last one, if I'm not mistaken, I could have sworn that Psychonauts came out on the Wii U, if I'm not mistaken. Because I know it came in the PS2 era. But I could have sworn they made one for the Wii U.
It was on the original Xbox, right? Or was it Xbox 360?
I don't think so.
No, I think it was on the original Xbox and PS2. That's what Psychonauts started. But I want to say the last game.
Look it up on your iPad, Liz.
I'm about to.
But, I mean, it looked like a cool game. I mean, I didn't see a lot of gameplay. It might have been in-engine footage, but the fact of the matter is that Jack Black was singing to you about losing his body and being a floating thought now. That was really cool. And then,
I mean, I like Jack Black.
I'm interested to see what he's going to do in it. I mean, if he scores the whole thing, then I'd be okay with that.
He played them characters in the Jumanji movies. I love those.
Oh, I just watched those. I watched both of them the other day. Yesterday, actually, I watched
I was cracking up. Cracking up.
Welcome to the Jungle, and I did it because Robin Williams would have been 69 years old a couple days ago. So I watched Jumanji in honor of him.
It was published for Windows, Xbox, and PlayStation 2 in 2005.
That's what I thought. Okay, it was an original Xbox game and PS2. Wait, so does that mean it's going to be exclusive to Xbox now? The Psychonauts 2?
It's going to be on
PC and Xbox?
Hold on. I don't know. Hold on.
She's looking it up, folks.
While she's looking it up, the next game that they showcased was a game called Stalker 2.
I never played Stalker 1.
Not be playing that.
Okay, so it is going to be on Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X.
Okay.
Wow, yet another game that was on PlayStation is going to be on Xbox only. I mean, it's not Spider-Man, but I'll take it, I guess. But Stalker, I've never played. I never even heard of that.
I didn't even know there was a Stalker 1.
I didn't.
I actually think it might have been a PC game.
You could have. So yeah.
You know what? I think was it a shooter? I can't even remember it.
Oh.
What?
It was a shooter.
Was it on PC?
Hold on.
She's looking it up.
It was it's an anagram.
What the hell? Oh yeah, an anagram.
Yeah.
Like it stands for something like SWORD, Strategic Homeland Security or whatever.
No.
Or SHIELD.
Are you eating something?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's an anagram for Stalker. Stands for scavengers, trespassers, adventurers, loners, killers, explorers, and robbers. It's a first-person shooter survival horror game, and it originally came out for Microsoft Windows.
Okay, so they're just putting the sequel out on Xbox now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully it'll come bundled with the first one, because ain't nobody gonna know shit about that game.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's not my cup of tea. What about you guys?
Hey, I'll give it a try. I'll try one level. If it doesn't catch my eye, I'll just move on.
Yeah, I'll check it out. See how it is.
Leslie, I know you probably you're more apt to play this than I would.
I would give it a try and see what it's about. But apparently the studios is a Ukrainian studio, and the first one was about Chernobyl.
Okay. Moving on then. The next game was Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide.
Those cinematics always look cool, but I've never once played a Warhammer game. Has anybody?
That game looks scary too, though.
No, I didn't. I never played a Warhammer.
Okay, well, don't know about that one then. Then they mentioned Tetris Effect Connected. So I love the way they presented this game. It was so thoughtful. It was beautiful. It looked like it's gonna be multiplayer now. I mean, I loved the way they presented this game. And
so this is the thing that kind of bothered me about this game. I love Tetris. I'm excited for it. The way they presented it with everybody's face cam and stuff and putting it together into the Tetris pieces was adorable. But I looked at this and I was like, wait, but Tetris Effect is already out. And they are advertising this as console launch exclusive. But then again, it's, I guess, a separate game because it's connected. So I'm guessing what happens is you can play it with more than one player, and it will connect all your Tetris stuff together, which I think is freaking cool. It's amazing. And
Yeah.
I used to love Tetris Splash on the 360. That's how I ended up getting a Stalker and having to change my gamer tag. Story time. I would love to play this, but I was a little like, wait a minute, Tetris Effect is already out though.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, but I think they were announcing the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say if you're you're a big Tetris fan, Leslie, I would say try the one on the PlayStation 4. You could play it regular, and you could also play it in VR mode.
Ooh, I would like to do that.
I bet you would.
I wonder if they're going to get a free upgrade.
And it's actually they actually got it in the store. I was telling Josh they got it on sale for $19.99 in the PlayStation store.
Ooh, we might have to check that out, Les. That and what was the other game you told me about? Blood and Honor, Blood and Truth.
Yeah, Blood and Truth. Yeah, you definitely got to get that.
I recently acquired a PS VR, the Iron Man one. So me and Dirty have been talking about VR games because that's the one area that Xbox has seriously lacked in is VR, and the fact that the VR is compatible with the PS5, I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it because, I mean, who doesn't want to play VR, right?
If I get VR, I'm gonna get the Quest.
You're gonna get the Quest. I mean, I was thinking about the Quest, but I don't know.
Speaking of the Quest, Lynn, I was watching somebody's vlog, and they keep their Quest by their bedside table, and they wake up in the morning and they play Beat Saber for exercise.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
I like that.
Cool.
All right. Next game was called The Gunk. This game was cute. I mean, it was like the characters. It was a game about a character running around a world, cleaning up gunk basically, and restoring beauty to the land. And of course, you're gonna be fighting baddies as well too. That's something that I would play. I like that. That looked interesting.
That did look cute.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I wouldn't mind playing that.
it looked like one of those adventure games that you would. Is it going to be? It's going to be like third person, like Crash Bandicoot or whatever, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Like it looked like a 3D platformer, which
Yeah.
I'm all about. I mean, I love those kind of games like Super Lucky Tail and stuff like that. But I was like, what the hell is this game? And then I saw the enemies, and I was like, oh, it looks like you're fighting a giant gunk monster or some sort of thing taking over the planet, and your job is to clean it up. So that's pretty cool.
Dirty something you play?
I can't remember how it looks. I'm sitting here trying to remember. I remember the name, but I can't remember how it looks.
It's the little chick with the robot hand that would suck up the gunk. She had the little yellow hand, or like a yellow robot hand, and it would open, and she would suck in the gunk and can make different things with it. It looked pretty cool. You had to look it up. It's weird. It's hard to describe, huh, Lynn?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Next
just looked it up.
game. Yeah. Next game was The Medium. That game looks interesting because you can play in alternate worlds at the same time. So
Side by side, man. That's pretty crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could switch from like where you currently are to the alternate universe or whatnot to help you solve puzzles. and things like that. And
It reminded me of that game, A Way Out.
Back and forth and stuff. So that right there looked interesting.
I mean, anything that's innovative like that, I'm down for. I mean, it's going to be a little weird because it looked like you can run into things in the real world that aren't in the like ghost world or whatever she's in.
Yeah.
So, I'll be interested to see if like you can do that stuff in co-op. That would be cool. But if not, the puzzle solving is going to be interesting because you imagine having to try to solve two puzzles on either side and having like demons or some shit.
You can see things in the alternate world that you cannot see in the
real
world.
But there's from what I saw, parts of it you have to traverse the real world as you're traversing the alternate world. So there'll be things in the way. There'll be things in the way of the real world that aren't actually there in the demon world or whatever. So that'll be interesting to see how you traverse the whole city. I guess it would be, right? I wonder if you're like in a building or how it's going to be, but yeah, it looked cool. It kind of looked like Evil Within, that kind of game.
So who would play it?
Leslie.
Dirty, would you play
it? Maybe.
So Leslie, this is a game you would stream?
I would need to know more though. What? Am I muted?
Yeah.
Oh. No, I'm not. I'm not muted.
You are now. Or you're unmuted now.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yes, I would play this. But to me, what's interesting is that a medium is someone who can communicate with the dead. So,
yep.
Are you communicating with who is the other person? Is that you in your afterlife? What's going on? So I would be interested to find out more.
Yeah. And then the last game they discussed was Fable. Well, they ain't discussed Fable. They talked about Fable. All we know is it's coming. It's an action RPG with some limited online elements for co-op gameplay. That's all we know. So we don't know anything beyond that. But even still, it's coming.
I am 100% super excited for this. I played every Fable. I have completed every Fable. I'm a Fable fan. I'm all about the Fable. I am so excited. Like, I think I cried when the studio got sold or broke up, and because that's how much I love Fable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good studio. Playground Games is a good studio, so I mean they'll handle it very well. I mean, I played a few Fables. I didn't get like totally into it. Did you do Evil or Good, Les?
I played them both versions.
You played both versions? Okay. Yeah. I might actually go back and play it backwards compatible on the. Might do like Fable 3 just to refresh. But it's going to be weird that Peter Molyneux's not involved. You know, he was a studio head of the what was it, Lionhead Studio? Yeah. He was their studio head, and Fable was his baby, so hopefully he's, helped them with it, because that last Fable, the Fable Legends, that was weird as hell. So as long as they steer away from that, we'll be all right. Do you have any experience with Fable, Dirty?
Yeah, I played a couple of the Fables. Fable 3, I think Fable 2. I don't think I ever played the first Fable on the Xbox.
I played the Anniversary Edition.
Yeah, but they was all pretty cool. It was messed up that the studio, I think it was Lionshead that was actually doing the next Fable when the Xbox One was out, and they shut that studio down. So it's good that they bringing back Fable. So that was cool. I wish they
Yeah,
could have
because they were trying to capitalize on that whole one player versus 5 players thing they were trying to do with Evolve.
Yeah,
They tried doing that with Fable, and we're
nah,
gonna
don't
like
do that.
charge like microtransactions and shit for all the different characters, and yeah, that did not work.
Yeah, that whole thing it never works. Even that Predator game that
Yeah,
they
I
had,
know.
Um,
it
or
just doesn't
the
work.
game Evolve. Remember Evolve?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Evolve. Man, I still have nightmares about the game. I was so excited for it, and I was like, this game is bullcrap, and it has so many microtransactions. I couldn't believe it. I think
yeah,
somebody said to buy everything in that game, you had to spend almost $5,000.
damn.
$5,000 to get every monster and suit and upgrade. Can you imagine that, man? You think $60 is bad? Shoot.
I think Chariot Man is gone, so now we're gonna do a little discussion of the Game Pass and stuff like that.
Oh,
So,
Meek said she's doing tabletop games like
yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic the Gathering.
hmm
Man, that Magic the Gathering,
I still
that'll.
haven't gotten into Magic yet because I can't find nobody to help me learn how to play, so I quit buying the cards.
I used to watch Boogie to 988. He would open the packs, and I'd watch him talk about it, but it just seemed too complicated. So I was like, and too expensive.
It can be. So Destiny 2 will have all the DLC for Game Pass Ultimate.
That I'm very excited about. I mean, I haven't played Destiny 2 since it came out because it just seemed like I was always behind on the DLCs. That was not gonna. I just didn't feel like I played it enough to buy the DLCs. Now the fact that we're getting all of them, shit, that's awesome.
And then
I wish most of the Game Pass games would do that. I mean, I
But
wish.
you got to think about it. It's Destiny. They have to give you that DLC because if not, you got a half a game just like they did the first one.
Yep. It's just like what they did with Battlefield back in the day. Battlefield wouldn't. They would split the community because half the community would buy the DLC and half wouldn't. So then you get like rooms with barely anybody in it, or you know what I mean. So I'm glad that they're doing this. I mean, Destiny's definitely a game worth playing. Like the
especially
storyline's
doing
cool.
them strike missions, you got to have a solid team to do the strike missions because they can
Yeah,
take a
man.
long time.
I used to hate those raid missions.
Game Rant posted that Halo Infinite beta plans have changed, that only specific players are being invited to smaller scale betas. So there's that.
That might be.
Game
They might
Loft
be
posted,
working on stuff still.
I guess. Game Loft posted to check your PSN wallet because PlayStation is celebrating 10 years of PlayStation Plus anniversary. You'll get a $10 credit into your wallet. There's nothing special you have to do. They'll just add it there and I guess send you a little note or something. So I didn't get it. I already checked mine, but check.
Man, I gotta check mine. Come on, baby.
And Game Rant posted that Hyperscape is a confirmed launch title for both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X.
What are you doing, man? You alright? Sorry. My cat is down here scratching the hell out of his neck.
Oh.
Yeah,
and then a little bit about the Game Pass in reference to Stadia. So some people were saying that Game Pass, let's see, Game Pass xCloud integration could be the death blow to Stadia. This is a article from GameSpot. So basically, they're speaking about in terms of value. Game Pass Ultimate will be well worth it compared to Stadia Pro. So with Stadia Pro, you get 2 games a month, similar to Xbox Gold, and some discounts on full price games, and that is $10 a month. Game Pass Ultimate is $15 a month to stream to stream Game Pass library and gold. So basically you get the Game Pass library plus you get free games each month and discounts. So that is the comparison that they were making, is that we don't know that, Stadia Pro is going to be around, considering the perks you get with Game Pass Ultimate versus Stadia Pro. So there's that. So what are y'all thoughts on that whole spiel?
I think that the Game Pass, because I've been able to play, I've been on the Game Pass beta for the past like few months, and yeah, that's hiccups here and there, but I mean, it's included for free, and I could play any of my games. So, I mean, what do you get with Stadia? I don't even know. What do you get?
You get
you get access to pay full price. Oh, okay.
It's the same thing as Xbox Live Gold.
Oh well, I mean, I guess, but the fact of the matter is, like, you have this like huge selection of games readily available to play as a part of your subscription, or you can go pay a subscription for a discount on games you have to buy for a system that not a lot of people play. So I don't know. I don't know if Stadia is going to be around once xCloud comes out. Once people have the ability to play Halo on the go, and
I don't really foresee Stadia being around that much longer, especially since xCloud is going to be included in Game Pass. And
yeah, go ahead.
Since Stadia is going to be, since xCloud is going to be included in Game Pass, I don't really see Stadia lasting that long. And Google has a habit of abandoning projects that don't really go that far. Who remembers those Google glasses?
I wanted a pair of those Google glasses so bad.
But so I don't really foresee them being around that much longer. And Cherry Man, I'm sorry, R.I.P. Get yourself an xCloud.
Yeah, man. You can go download it in the Android.
Now remember, Cherry Man said that he got a channel specifically for Stadia. So
hey, all power to him, man. I mean, I know there's diehard people. I know how it is to die on the hill of something people don't appreciate. Okay? People do not appreciate Xbox for what they do. And I've been dying on that hill since I've been bleeding green since as far as I can remember. So I know how it is to be in 100 with a console, but you got to give yourself enough room to experience other things too. Like, I would have never experienced God of War or Spider-Man or anything like that if I had just been like, fuck PlayStation. So I'm telling you, give xCloud a chance, and hopefully there'll be room for both. But who knows? Like Leslie said, Google has a bad track record of giving up on things. And if they do that, you get your money back as soon as possible, son.
So which of the games mentioned stood out to you guys?
Everwild for me.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what more about that. I mean, Halo, of course.
Yeah.
Hellblade, I'm interested to see where they go with that.
Grounded for me.
Grounded, yes, that comes out in 4 days, people. 4 days. Get on your Xbox download it, and then when the Xbox Series X comes out, upgrade it. You know what I'm saying? You'll get that free upgrade. So just go download it. Give this game a chance and see. You might be pleasantly surprised because I mean, a game like that could morph and become something so great. Like, look what happened with Fortnite. Fortnite was
Y'all saw what Meek said, didn't you?
what about the Game Pass helped her keep
Yeah.
her latest games? Absolutely. I haven't had to buy a game on Xbox for full price in the entire time I've had Game Pass.
No, we got Ghostbusters.
No, I paid $11 for Ghostbusters.
Well, this is true, yeah.
I paid I paid $11 for Ghostbusters. I should have waited on Red Dead, but I bought Red Dead for full price. But now Red Dead's a part of freaking XCloud. I mean, not XCloud, Game Pass. Come on in. So, I mean, you have to decide which is what's the most important thing to you, value or the exclusives. You know what I mean? Like you can buy a PS5 and get all the new exclusives, which we might be doing. My dad is all a PlayStation guy, so he wants a PlayStation 5. So either way, I'll be playing the exclusives. But when it comes to like the better value money wise, I think you're better off with Xbox because you can go spend, even if the console's $500, 500 bones, you can pick up that game or you can pick up that system and know that when you get home, as long as you have Xbox Gold, you have 100 plus games. And Halo Infinite is a launch game.
You still get your achievements too.
Yep, you still get your achievements on all the games, even if they're borrowed or whatever. You still get the achievements, and you get 2 games for free every month. Sometimes it's 3.
And if it runs out, you still get to keep those games and play them. Unlike,
yeah, I mean, I ran out of PlayStation Plus, and I lost about half my library for the longest time. But yeah, I think as long as you enjoy the games that you see, go for Xbox. That's what I think. But
I say go for whatever, but practicality wise, money
it really depends on how much they are.
It's best to go with the Xbox. But
I mean, could you imagine walking into the store and the consoles are $500 and then dropping another $160 for 3 games, or $180 for 3 games?
Even still, the systems always come with 14-day free trial or a month free trial or whatever.
So a month free trial for Game Pass
at least gives you a head start, so you can you got at least a pay period before you have to fork out some money to get like 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate or something. Get it on.
And if you convert your current stuff, they'll convert it over to Game Pass. So like
the first time.
Yeah, the first time.
That, yeah.
But I have my Game Pass is good till 2022 or something like that.
I'm good through March of 2021.
Yeah, see, that was a smart thing they did.
I'll get a 3-month card here, a 3-month card there, or whatever, and I'll just add it on.
Yeah, exactly. And then if you set up auto pay, they give you an extra month for free.
Well, I ain't doing that.
No, you don't even. You cancel the auto pay right after. You still keep the month.
Yeah, I'm good.
I know. I'm just saying. That's how you get a free extra month, kids. Learn from Uncle Papa Raven.
Money saving tactics.
Uncle Papa Raven. I sound like I'm from the South. Oh.
Me too, Meek. I do too, because it's a couple dollars cheaper.
Yeah. Oh, I've been getting PlayStation Plus from CDTs because they've had them for $30 lately.
Yeah,
so I bought 2 years worth.
I did too.
I
So
might
we
actually
went
buy
to
2 more years before they figure it out. They're gonna be like, oh shit, these people are trying to stack up on their PlayStation Plus
Well, I
for
ain't
PS.
doing it now, but yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so Dirty. Okay, this is a game that has not that they did not speak about, but I
Yeah,
want
see?
Dirty to
Meeks people like
discuss
me.
Ghost of Tsushima because I know that he's been playing that game. So Dirty, let us know your thoughts as of now. Like how many hours do you have in the game, and let us know your thoughts on Ghost of Tsushima.
I know I got over 10 hours in the game. Um, the game itself, it's a beautiful looking game. It's based off in Japan, um, and basically it's Tsushima Island. Is the name of it. Of where you're based at. And basically the Mongols came to invade, and they damn near wiped out all the samurai. And it's you, Jin, and you survived. You and your uncle survived, but your uncle was captured. And basically, you feel like a samurai. The
What does it play
gameplay,
like?
the sword fights. Basically, you have your different stance, just like a real samurai. A samurai have different stance that they get into when they going into battle, depending on what they going up against. So, say I'm going up against a swordsman, so I will use my moon stance, and it's just your regular two-handed sword up, like on the side of your face.
Does it hold your hand though? Okay, so like if you have to use moon stance to fight the swordsman, is it gonna tell me to do that at first? Like, does it? I mean, does it have a decent tutorial? Because
It
that was the one thing about The Witcher. I could never get the sword play down, so
basically
it
what
was
it do when you
frustrating.
basically like when you upgrade and you unlock those different stands, it'll
Hmm.
tell you what is good against. Now when you're out fighting, you can take out a swordsman with a different stance. It may take a little longer,
Yeah,
but you can still take them out. And sometimes the game will remind you, like, hey, if you go into the moon stance, you can take them out faster. So
is it
you got
turn based or is it action?
No, it's action. It kind of reminds you of it's like an open world. It reminds you of a little bit of like Assassin's Creed a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like that
Um
kind of fighting. Okay,
yeah, I mean you can parry, you can block, you got archers, and the thing is it's not a button mash. Don't think you're gonna go in and just start mashing the buttons and kill everybody. No, you will die. Now
is it like a quick time event or
it's no quick time events. It's you have to be
you have to
patient,
decide when to press the button?
right? You have to be patient to get get an opening. You know what I'm saying? So when they go and they want to hit you, you have to parry. If you parry just right before you get hit, you can almost get like an instant kill because it'll block them, lead them wide open to slice them.
Oh, I
From
seen a dude do that on stream. He like
yeah,
parried and then like cut the dudes down the center, dude. It was crazy.
yeah, straight down the center diagonally,
Yeah,
and
I was
so
like, that's
the
gross,
enemies
but awesome.
the enemies are smart. So when you actually go into a battle, there's a standoff if you want to do the standoff.
Hmm.
And the standoff is when you press up on the D-pad, he actually say, "Who wants to challenge me?" So those guys will start walking over, and you have like the bravest one that'll walk up to him, and you hold the triangle button. And when they make a move towards you to hit you, it's instant kill in slow motion. Now, if you upgrade that, you can upgrade it twice where you can get 3 kills back to back like that. So 3 guys will run at you instead of just one. Then you
That's
upgrade
awesome.
to 2. Then you
So
upgrade to
this is
3.
like, every Wu-Tang Clan fans like wet dream type game.
Yeah,
We
basically.
ain't entering the woo, okay?
We are entering the
So,
36 chambers, all right? I'm about to buy this game, Leslie.
so I mean, I'm having.
Leslie made me promise I would beat a video game before I bought Ghosts of, I cannot say the name, so do not
Tsushima.
ask
Tsushima.
me.
Ghost of
Tsushima?
Tsushima. Yes.
It always comes out sashimi with me, all right? So
Oh, that's fish, isn't it?
yeah, I know it is. Leslie told me. I was like, I want to buy Ghost of Sashimi. She's like, Ghost of Sashimi? What do you want to buy? Sushi?
Yeah, it's fish.
So I'm about 75% through Spider-Man. So as soon as I'm done with that, I will be buying this game. You made it. You've sold me.
Uh-oh,
So you have
look
to
at
have
you out
patience.
here selling games.
Yeah. So you're saying you have to have patience for it, right?
Right, because like I said, when you're going into battle, you just can't go in button mashing because the AI is smart.
Mm-hmm.
Because what the AI would do, the AI would try to surround you to put you in the middle,
Yeah.
and then the archers won't come close to you. The archers stay back and they just shoot their arrows at you, and they're actually say in Mongol language. Whatever they speak in Mongol language, the enemy,
Mongolian.
the AI will duck. They will duck so they archers can shoot to go over their head and hit you.
That's
Really?
cool.
That is
cool.
crazy, dude. And I saw the way it looks. It looks amazing. It looks like
It do. It's an amazing looking game. And like I said, I don't have a PlayStation Pro. I just have the vanilla PlayStation 4.
yeah.
And it has HDR. So
I
I
wonder
have a
if it'll.
4K TV and it looks nice. So I can just imagine how it looks on the Pro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll be one of those games that gets a upgrade for PlayStation 5.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh yeah, definitely. It should. I mean, didn't it sell out and shit over in Japan?
Yeah, it's sold out here too, man. It's doing really
Yeah.
well.
That's
It's,
good. That
Yeah,
is really good.
this and the last
Yeah,
of Us
man, that's
2
a good
has
thing
sold
about
really
gaming.
well.
That's a good thing about gaming. Don't matter where you buy your games at, as long as they're selling out, people are playing them. Especially during this situation we got going on in the world. You know, people have been jumping on video games
Yep.
and loving every minute of it. Switches have been selling out like crazy. PlayStations are selling out. Xboxes are selling out. I mean, we're just getting gamers on top of gamers. You know, we got a new
Shout out
person,
to
Solo.
Solo Mods HD. Hello, Solo.
What up?
What's going on?
You know,
Yeah, so I urge anybody, if you have a PlayStation 4, just try it out. You know, pick it up, or you know, if you want to, you know, wait, get it used or a price drop, but make sure you play it. It's an awesome game. The gameplay is fun. You get to, like I said, you get to run around in Japan, and the colors.
there's Chariot, man. He missed our whole thing.
You can.
I was getting ready to ask whether or not Chariot Man is still here. Chariot, if you are still here, let us know. Meek has a question.
What y'all thoughts on them discontinuing the Xbox One S? That's okay. I mean, they probably made enough for now. I mean, they're gonna keep going with the S because that seems to be their best seller. I think they will probably just leave it at like $199, and you know, just go from there because you don't really need to. They need the production space for the Xbox One X because of everything going on in the world. The production is slowed down on. I'm hearing that PlayStation might limit it one per household.
Yeah, they did say that,
Ain't nothing wrong with that. They should.
and I'm pretty sure Microsoft is going to do the same.
Microsoft's probably going to do the same. So me and Leslie are going to have to be sneaky, and I'm going to have to get mine on Amazon. She's going to have to get hers from GameStop if they still exist.
Hey, don't be telling the secrets to everybody.
Oh yeah, don't do that, kids, because that's cheating. You know, you want to make sure little Timmy gets his stuff.
Solo want to know if any of us have a PS3. I do, but I haven't played it in years.
Nah, I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
Yeah, I haven't played mine in years either. I still want to pick up games for it that I haven't had a chance to get on it.
Bro, I always watch Metal Jesus's videos, and he makes the PlayStation. He makes retro gaming just seem so much fun. Like he talks about
Retro gaming is fun.
he talks about PS3 games like they're I missed so many games back then. I didn't realize while I was playing GTA there was like a million games coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a good thing about retro gaming, It's like it's all. That's why I was hoping PlayStation Now would have been better, like kind of like Xbox Game Pass, so I could go back and play all those PS3 games and PS2 games. But I mean, it's since it's a la carte, I gotta, what is they no longer selling PS3 games? Are you talking about the stores or the PlayStation Network?
I guess Chariot Man gone. We was gonna discuss the situation again and get his input on it, but he didn't reply, so I assume he left.
He was there a minute ago. He said something about
Yeah, he was talking
Ghost.
about.
There he is. Ghost of Tsushima is the real deal. One of the best games this year.
Yeah, I'm putting the comments up on the screen.
Oh, all right. Everywhere. Okay. Everywhere? Yeah, I mean, they had but the cool thing is, I saw GameStop was having a 6 PS3 or Xbox 360 games for $10 or something like that the other day.
Ooh, that's nice.
Like all these used games you could go get. So, I mean, if you want to build your physical library, now is the time to go get that stuff at GameStop because they are having humongous sales.
I don't trust GameStop because they be selling you scratched up shit.
Oh yeah,
No, they can't. They don't supposed to take scratch discs.
You would think they would? I've seen ones with bites out of them, all right? How are they gonna send me? How are they gonna have a nice they're gonna have a nice case and try to give me a yellow slip or some bullshit? I'm like, what is this? You're gonna try to give me a disc without a case because your cheap ass don't want to give me this case, or they'll give me one that says like generic game.
Yeah, they'll give you the generic cart.
That don't go with my collection. Get out of here.
You have a lot of people that trade those games in that don't trade in the box.
We bought a VR game. And one of the boxes was a giant DVD box.
Yeah, man, just a big ass DVD box.
Did you say a DVD box?
Yeah, it was a DVD box. It was humongous.
Oh my god!
I was like, they couldn't even give me a Blu-ray box.
No,
they gave me
no, that would make me mad because in my collection, I want actual.
Yeah, you have all these PS4 games.
Actual cases.
You have all these nice PS4 cases, and all of a sudden this big ass DVD. I'm like, what the hell is this? I was like, this is why I buy digital games, man. But they had buy two get two free on their VR games. What was it, like 3 weeks ago? So I bought a bunch of games that that Dirty had suggested. Like, but Leslie bought this boxing game that looks pretty fun.
Oh, you got that game you were talking about?
Box VR, yeah.
And then there's another game called.
No, not yet.
There's another game called Astro Vr or something like that, and it's like Mario Odyssey, but with
I would
want
to play that. I would want to play that.
Actually, that's going to be the free. Astro's going to be the free game bundled with the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna do me no good if I ain't got VR.
No, it's a standard game.
I would want the VR version.
Well, get a VR then, girl.
No, I told you. If I get VR, I'm getting Quest.
Wait till that stimulus check comes in, girl.
And I'm getting Quest. I'm not getting PlayStation. I'm getting Quest.
Oh man!
I told you.
How much is the Quest?
$400
I think it's $399. It's $399 for the 64 gig, $499 for the 120 gig. Which Will was telling me go for the 64. He said I have no reason to get the 120
I was
because
gonna
the
say, Josh,
64 gig is plenty.
What?
you put in 200, I'll put in 200, we get a Quest 2.
I mean, we could.
That fails.
We could. You never know.
That way I can play with you, Liz.
I know. I've got no friends.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we get another stimulus check, you know that half the country's going to be saving it for their PlayStation 5 or Xbox One. Or
And here I'm getting a Quest.
oh yeah, you'll be getting a Quest. I know we'll be like, yo, Miss Lynn, you getting the PS5 or Xbox One? Nah, I'm getting the Quest.
But you
It'll be
know
like
what?
her saying, I'm getting the Atari Jaguar.
I know, right? I would get, I'm sorry, but for me personally, I would get the Xbox Series X before I would get the PlayStation 5. But that's just me.
Value-wise, I agree. If they're going to be around the same price, you get to buy a Xbox Series X and have all those games day one without spending extra money. That's what
Why is it we still don't know the prices of these systems? That one
because
is waiting for the
Xbox
other one to
doesn't
drop.
have
That's
to.
what they're doing. They're waiting. One is waiting for the other one to announce before they go like $1 lower.
Sony is just clamoring and waiting and hoping the Xbox will drop their price. But Xbox doesn't have to drop their price. They can wait until the day before and be like, oh, by the way, you know, this is how much it is. And then PlayStation will be like, oh, shit. Because they honestly have to compete.
Now.
They're not only competing with the Xbox Series X, they're competing with Game Pass. Because the day I go buy my Series X, I don't have to spend any extra money to go play Halo Infinite the day it comes out. But I have to spend an extra $60 or to buy the new Miles Morales or I don't even remember what other games
are. Be charging $60 for no.
No, I actually think Miles Morales is going to be $40 because it's only a 10-hour game. But I will pay $40 for Miles Morales because, I mean, besides Jay making it really weird, I like Miles Morales. ever since I did that podcast with Jay, I'll be like, oh God. Every time I see Miles Morales, I can just see Jay be like, that's my man. Jay, oh my God. Yeah, Jay. He almost ruined Miles Morales for me. I was like, damn, dude, who am I gonna talk to? That's his ex. But nah, I'm excited for Miles Morales, but I don't know what other games are getting PlayStation's coming out with like at launch. That's a problem. Like I saw a whole bunch of 2021 and holiday, but like the only games we have solid dates on right now is like Cyberpunk and Halo. Well, Halo is and Grounded, and I think Miles Morales is going to be a launch title, from what I saw.
Yeah, they say holiday 2024.
Oh, hopefully that's a launch title because that'll sell systems. There's something about that game, like just the free. When I'm playing Spider-Man, it's like the freedom of swinging around and you hear the music and you get super excited when you save a whole bunch of citizens, and it's so much fun, you know? Mm-hmm. It's one of those games that's just pure fun to play. And it's going to if I wasn't already getting an Xbox and my dad wasn't getting the PS5, that could sell a system to me. I don't know about a 10-hour version of Spider-Man, but, you know, we are still friends. Mm-hmm. Hey, PlayStation's got lots of good games, but I just think they're not as consumer-friendly as Xbox. But
PlayStation's about themselves.
PlayStation is more about the, what was it? Last year was one of the biggest years for PlayStation of people adopting the PlayStation 4. And now this year, even more people got the PS4 because of the pandemic. And now we're going to automatically you're going to have to convince that mom or dad that the PS5 is worth picking up over the PS4 that they had just picked up last year. Is little Timmy going to be able to convince his mom that the PS5 graphics are better than the PS4, so he needs to get that game,
Not only that, but the Xbox Game Pass is going to be more cost-effective for a parent.
Yeah, and if you're a single parent or whatever, you go grab if you can afford one, what are you going to take? You're going to take the one that costs as much as the other one, but comes with all the free games that you can, over 100 free games at launch, or you're going to grab the one that you have to buy extra games for. You know what I mean? It's just, the diehard gamers are going to be like, I'm PlayStation, I'm Xbox, that's it. But what's going to win the console wars is if there is a console war still, is the average consumer, Are they going to be like, should I get a Switch? Should I get an Xbox One? What the hell's the difference? The only thing I wish they would do is the name, man. It's too close to Xbox One X. The average person's going to be like, what the hell's the difference between a series and a one?
Because there's not going to be the X anymore.
I agree with one of Jeff Keighley's panelists said they should have just called it the Xbox 6. And then that would
Meek said she just bought 2 Atari flashbacks for $10. From where?
From where?
That's cool.
Heck yeah.
But somebody on the panel said they should have called it the Xbox 6 because the average person would have been like, this Xbox 6 is better than the PlayStation 5. It's one more. I didn't say it was entertaining. I just said it's just something they said. Anyways, I'm good.
Oh, that's good, me.
Oh yeah, from yard sale. I watch this guy named Reen Bean. He goes around and on YouTube and he does garage sale pickups for retro games, and holy crap, he can get some good deals sometimes. He gets like 10 games for $30 or 30 games for $10. If you get to know and like the people, they'll make deals with you. Check yard sales, flea markets. Obviously be safe, but you can find lots of great deals, especially being a gamer these days.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've been on here for over 2 hours. So, anybody have any closing remarks before we end the stream? I just want to thank everybody that came through. Meek, you've been here since we started. So thank you for hanging in with us for 2 hours. Thank you.
Yes,
Anyone
thank
else
you.
that I have missed that's been here that long, thank you as well. Thank you to the new folks. So that's Solo Mods HD. At least I don't remember. Yeah, you new to me, Solo. You new to me. And then thank you to everyone who stopped through, who creeped in and crept back out, and whatever. So I am appreciative of everyone that come through the stream. If you feel led to, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Shameless plug.
Turn on that post notification bell.
Yeah,
Get notified when we go live.
Yep. So Meek says she found the 2DS for $45, but the screen didn't work good. Meek, you could sell it on eBay and make your money back because people are buying those up all the time and fixing them.
Yeah, and they fixing them. I watch a guy. I actually watch a guy on YouTube that he buys broken switches, and he fixes them and sells them. So
Tronics Fix does that. I like watching his videos.
Yeah. But as far as this goes, my closing statement is, game on whatever the hell you want. As long as you're gaming, it doesn't matter. Just be happy with what you got, because not a lot of people can afford the habit that we have. So if you can, just be happy that with what you have for as long as you have it, because it's not going to be there eventually. It'll be old and decrepit, and it'll be called retro, and we'll be 100 years old, and we'll be like, oh, you remember the Xbox Series X? How stupid it was we fought over video games. Just enjoy your video games, no matter where you play them. Okay, whether you play them on a Game and Go watch, or you play them on an Xbox or PS5, just go out there, have fun, and I'm excited about Everwild. That's my favorite game of the whole thing. So I have to see more about it. So hopefully we'll get more gameplay. And we still have about 9. What was it? Was it about 7 or 9 studios that we don't know what they're planning? So let's see what happens. And we still might even get a cheaper Xbox with the Xbox Series S. So they said they were going to do games, and they stuck to games. So,
well, I'm gonna say this: you can also stream, even if you don't have a game console and you only have your phone. You can stream gameplay from your phone. I uploaded a video about it, so if you need to know how to do it, you can. You can also stream to a platform called Trovo from your phone. The only difference is you would need to download Streamlabs. So there's no excuse. If a person wants to be a streamer, you can do that. You can use a phone, you can use a tablet, as long as you have internet and smart device, whatever, you can do it. There's ways around it. You can do it. Nikki got a question. She said, should I go ahead and buy Xbox One X? Because I already have an Xbox One S. I never upgraded. Or just wait for the Xbox Series X?
I think that, personally, right now you should wait till the Series X is announced the price wise, because you might get it. Because from what I understand is the Xbox Series S, the Lockhart edition, will still be as powerful as the PS5. It's going to have like some slower components to it, but you might get that might be a little cheaper, or they might have a decent upgrade program. You might be able to trade in that S and get a $150, $200 towards the X. I would wait, because there's no sales right now on the X,
and the X is $500, so you don't know how much the Series X is going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought the X came down to like
it did for a little while,
just for a little bit, and it's back up.
Well, it might be $399, but a lot of them are selling out because they're not making them anymore.
The X.
Yeah, they're not making the One X anymore. They're just going to sell through. But don't let them fool you. They have plenty right now. I mean,
they got way more.
Yeah. Plus, you could always get, if you have to, you can always get one from GameStop. Get the warranty, and you can bring it back as many times as you want. If there's any problems, which I don't see there would be. The only thing about GameStop is they only give you a $20 discount for a used one, so which is bullshit. But yeah, I would wait. I would wait till they announce the price for the Series X and then go from there. Because it's not like you have to be in a hurry. Plus, they might have deals at Black Friday.
Yeah.
Black Friday might.
With everything that's going on, I don't foresee people.
No, I can see them doing Black Friday online.
On the internet. Yeah, you're gonna have to. I mean, it's been online anyway, but now.
But I could see GameStop doing like bring in your Xbox Series X. Your Xbox One S to trade in a week early, and we'll give you this much money towards the Series X, so they're not having to But knowing their greedy asses, they'll be like, just bring them all in. Bring them, bring bring them in busloads. You know? It all depends on the trade-in value, and it all depends on the price. Because you could wait till Black Friday and get a Xbox One X for $299. I think it was even $199 at one point on Microsoft Store. They had the regular Xbox One X for $199. I was like, holy crap, that's a good deal. So, but just wait, Meek. You ain't in no, as long as you're not in a hurry. What do you think, Les?
What?
What do you think? You're muted.
I think you should wait just to see how much the new one is going to be, because it just would be worth. If you're going to go ahead and upgrade, you might as well just get the newest version.
Yeah, could you imagine paying $399 for Xbox One X and then finding out the Series X is like $499 or even $350 or $399? You know, I'd be pissed if I missed all that horsepower over $100.
Well, Leslie, I called on you for your final thoughts, but
oh, my bad.
Oh, my
okay.
final thoughts. I'm excited for Grounded. It comes out July 28th, so that's awesome.
Grounded.
And I'm excited for Fable. There are some games that I'm excited to maybe give a try, and the thing that I absolutely 100% love about Game Pass is I can try them and not have to buy them. So, I know that people feel really gypped with Microsoft right now because they feel like the only thing that it sold them on was the Xbox Game Pass, which I understand. But here's the thing: they never said it was going to be a Series X game series. They just said an Xbox game showcase. Xbox is all over the place, and that's what's good about them. And let me tell you something. And if a parent, if they're going to look at these things and look at Xbox Series X and look at PlayStation 5, they're going to go with Series X because they're in the middle of a pandemic and they're out getting drunk on wine. And I know because all these bums are on TikTok right now. And so they're going to be saving their money and they're going to be getting an X if that's if it comes to it. So Microsoft is not going to have any kinds of problems. Neither is PlayStation. It is an equal opportunity market. I'm tired of people making it into a battle that isn't a battle because real gamers will play every console anyway.
Preach, Leslie.
So if you're all battling over which console is better, which one won, or which one has more exclusives, then I don't think you're a real gamer. I'm sorry, you're not. Because if you're a real gamer, you'd be playing a PlayStation. I have a PlayStation. We have VR. I have an Xbox. We have two Xboxes. We're about to have 4. So, I mean, I don't know. We also have a PC. We don't really pay PC much, but we have it. So, and 4 Nintendo Switches. Even Josh's mom has a Switch.
Yeah.
So if you're a real gamer, you're gonna play on every console. It's not gonna matter. So there is no need for anybody to be like, "Oh, PlayStation 1, oh, Xbox One." It's not a thing anymore. And if you're still doing that, then you are a child and you need to take your ass into your bed and go to sleep because you're done. That's it. It's over with. There's a real gamer has every single console, and there's no need to compare or say which one is better.
But if you can't afford every console, that is not a bad thing either. Because honestly, just go where my biggest thing is go where your friends are. Okay, go where your friends are because if you are a multiplayer person, then that's where you're going to want to go. If you're a single player person, go to where you're most intrigued by the games. If you're intrigued by Ghost of Tsushima, go to PlayStation. If you're intrigued by Grounded, go to Xbox or PC. It is what it is. Just go have fun with your gaming.
If you can't do none of that, play on your phone.
Yeah.
And if you really want to get a gaming console, just take part of your stimulus check coming up. put it aside. You got your Xbox money right there, son. If you can afford it.
Oh,
If you can afford
Cherry's
it.
back. Cherry's back.
Hey! I feel Leslie on that.
All right, look, Cherry man, before you leave again, okay, look, we was discussing the Game Pass Ultimate versus Stadia Pro. Okay, since you a Stadia man, we need to get you to weigh in on this while you here. So the thing about it was this. We were comparing and contrasting the two. Okay, so basically with Game Pass Ultimate, you get the perks of Xbox Live Gold, which is the same almost as Stadia. So you, but it, yeah. So anyway, so you get the 2 free games a month. You get the discounts on other games. So that is comparable to
Is Stadia giving games away now?
I guess they said 2 games a month, and
Oh,
but
that's good.
with Game Pass Ultimate, you actually get the over 100 games that you can
Hold up.
stream. Plus, you get all the new games that come out that you can download and play. Plus, you get the free games a month.
For
And
Gamers Gold.
Plus xCloud.
Okay. And if your Game Pass Ultimate runs out, you still have access to play those games. With Stadia Pro, to my knowledge, you will not have access to play those games if your Stadia Pro lapses. So you weigh in, Mr. Stadia Man, on the comparing and contrasting of the two services. Now, to be honest with you, some people feel like Stadia is not going to be around long, okay? Because we all know that Google tends to abandon their projects. So now, all right, Cherry, the floor is yours. The floor is yours. So he said now if you get on Stadia Pro now, you get about 20 games right away, but you have a chance to play in 4K. Okay.
Did they actually add the 4K? Because I know for the longest time they didn't have 4K available. And are those 20 games? Can you actually? Do you have to buy them, or is that stuff you can like play for free right now?
Keep typing, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's all good. Because I mean, I would give Stadia a chance, but I don't have a Chromecast, and that controller's expensive as hell.
You can find it on eBay for cheap. I got the whole Stadia bundle that come with the controller.
You got it, and you don't use it?
I ain't never even opened the damn thing. It's still
oh my god! You missing out on your free games, girl.
Wait a minute, I don't understand.
You play
Stadia
for free right now.
I don't understand Stadia.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I thought you paid money to.
What was the purpose for Stadia coming out when they have the same games that's on the other 3 platforms?
All right, Cherry man.
Now, are they games worth playing? Like, are they like?
Cherry, are you at work? Are you at work now, Cherry? Because I was gonna say, if not, I'll send you the link where you could join in and you can explain this to us all. Okay? Since you know you the Stadia king, so we need some clarification. And if you're not at work and if you're free, I will send you the link and you can join in and talk to us right now. So let me know. That way we could get it on and popping and talk about Stadia.
I still don't understand Stadia.
Yeah, I don't get it.
All right, so Cherry, do you want to join in on the do you want to come in here with us? If not, it's fine. But if so, I'll send you the link. I'll get on Twitter and I'll send you the link. As we patiently wait. Dirty, while we're waiting, What is your final thoughts?
My final thoughts. I thought Microsoft did okay. You know what I'm saying? The games that they showed. Um, I mean, they still say they have more to show from the other. I think seven developers. So I'm ready to see what's down the pipeline for those developers. And I'm actually it's one game we didn't discuss that I'm kind of I think I might pick up day one because it kind of remind me of Xenoblade, and that's Fantasy Star 2 from Sega. That game
What?
looks awesome. Yeah. So I don't know if it's exclusive to the Xbox, but it's coming to the Series X. So it kind of reminds you. Look up the trailer. They got a trailer for it. Kind of reminds you of Xenoblade that's on Nintendo system on the Switch, Wii U, and all that. And it looks pretty cool. And man, to see Fantasy Star 2, man, from Sega, and Fantasy Star 2 came from the Sega Genesis day, Sega Saturn. I don't know if it came to the Dreamcast. I can't remember. I think it did, but I'm not sure. But that game looked awesome. So grounded, ready to see that, play that game. This is why I think if that's the name of it, I think that is. This is why I want to play that with the brother.
Oh yes, that's gonna be cool too.
It was another game. It was a shooter game that Microsoft showed near the end, and I cannot remember it for the life of me. But it was some type of shooter, and I'm not sure if it's exclusive to the Xbox Series X, but it looked pretty cool, and I just cannot remember the name. So yeah, I'm excited. They did a good job. Like I don't know what people want Microsoft to pull out of the hat. You know what I'm saying? Like just I mean
it's like they're like, here, where's our God of War? And they're
like if you
The
compare,
internet. Y'all know how the internet is. The internet is never happy with anything you do. Okay,
but
so
my thing is
no
you can
matter what
compare.
happens,
You can compare from what Sony showed to what Microsoft showed. So you could put if you want to put Miles Morales or Horizon Zero Dawn, any one of those games you could throw. Say Horizon Zero Dawn, the second one. You could throw Halo Infinite with that one. Miles Morales, you could throw Fable at it. You know what I'm saying? You can go toe to toe for what Microsoft showed. I mean, for what Sony showed to what Microsoft showed. You can go toe to toe.
Yeah.
Basically. So I don't know what people are upset about. I mean,
Crossfire X. We didn't even talk about that.
That's the game. Crossfire X. That game looks
Leslie's
awesome.
phone died. Shit. Plug it in.
Yes,
you gotta come back in.
There. That's the game.
Yeah, Crossfire X looks cool as hell.
Yeah, that's the first person.
And it's free to play.
So I definitely want to play that when it comes out.
It's free to play, and then the campaign you have to get. You have to have Xbox Ultimate. So I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different kind of shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I completely forgot about that game.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the name, and then when you said it, I'm like, yes, that's the game.
y'all see what Meek said.
They want heaven and earth from these developers. I know, and you'd think.
Uh-oh. Who that is?
Josh fell. Les fell, so hopefully they'll be back.
Yeah, but Chariot is trying to join. Let me see. For some reason, it's not letting me.
I'll be right back.
We still live. You talking about you be right back?
What the hell, dude? I just got exited out. That was weird.
Chariot is not letting me add you for some reason. I don't know why. Because you're grayed out. It's not letting me add you. So I don't know what you did.
Who's my good little boy?
I'm trying to get Chariot in here, but
Who's the?
it's
Is
not
that
letting
you
me
coming
add.
in, Les?
Yes.
Okay. You're just a blank thing now. Okay, there you are.
All right, Chariot, try it again.
Good boy.
There you go, Leslie. I see your face. I see
Yay!
your beautiful face, Leslie.
Good boy with
I
your
just
little.
moved over to my iPad. My phone died.
Who's my
My
little
phone
boy?
is
With my
at
little.
24%. I mean,
Mine's at 23%.
Lord have mercy. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing.
So Dirty said, Dirty, you gone still? Oh, you what? Did you come back?
He said, "Be right back."
He talking about he be back. I'm like, dude, we still live. What are you talking about?
I'm back and I have to use it. I have to use the washroom.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like, "Be right back."
I know. Like, hold on, wait a minute. We ain't got no be right back banner to pop up on the screen. Hey, we be back. Stay tuned. Nah. All right, Chad, if you could try it again, because for some reason it wouldn't let me. You was grayed out when you tried to come in.
Yo, if this does not work, we're gonna have to make like a special edition Chariot edition or something because I want to eat.
I wonder if you're only allowed to do a certain amount of people at a time.
What, a certain amount of people?
Yeah, unmute yourself, Leslie, because you coming
Unmute
in
yourself.
on Josh's phone.
I wonder if it's only allowing you to do a certain amount
I
of
don't
people
think
at a
he
time.
can.
It said
think-
up to 10 people.
Is that with the paid
Is that with the paid
version?
version?
No.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
There he is.
Yeah.
Chariot.
I
Okay,
accidentally
cool.
blocked myself out because I accidentally blocked myself out. But thanks for the invite.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on?
Good.
Good,
So-
good.
It's been a while, Chariot. You need to come into most streams, buddy.
Yeah, and Dirt.
Well,
All right, Meek said, gotta go. Got to go to Daily Fix on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Halo
Halo
devs. I'm talking about
developers
graphics.
talking about graphics for Halo. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Snapchat?
I don't do Snapchat.
I don't have a Snapchat.
I haven't been on Snapchat in months.
I heard I heard that was just for nude pictures that go away. I'm too old for this shit.
That's OnlyFans now.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
Cherry, you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
All right. So everybody is sitting here wanting to know what is the big deal about Stadia? What is Stadia? Why do we even have Stadia when we have other streaming platforms?
Nah, don't stream
You got
platforms.
to
It's not on the level of Stadia. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not. It's not. That you know what? I'm gonna say this because I have. That's why I made it. Because this is not my channel. I don't make Stadia. I don't make content on this channel for Stadia. I have a separate Stadia channel that I explain everything. But Stadia is a whole new. It's Google. They have Google servers all over the world. I mean, it's you know, I like all the other consoles too. I was a Switch fan, but Google Stadia is something special. I mean, they have it's improving. They have more games each month. They adding on games at the game, 3 to 4 games. Now they have a deal that if you join Stadia Pro, you can get like 20. You can get mostly anything game that's a pro. You can get all of those games right now.
How much is it a month?
$10.
$10.
$10.88
That's not bad.
a month.
Is that for the 4K?
The 4K depends on your monitor. You gotta have the if you have a monitor that could go 4K, then you can get 4K.
Okay, well, I meant like price wise. It's not anymore for 4K.
The way Stadia
I mean,
works,
it goes by your internet speed as well. You know.
Okay.
It works off your.
So like if I had a
speed.
Chromecast and I plugged it in my OLED, my OLED TV, I play my Xbox on, it would pick up the 4K, and all I'd have to do is spend $10 a month.
Is your OLED TV 4K?
Yes.
Now what type of internet speed you got?
I have a 1 terabyte.
Oh, you
We have
I'm talking about
gigabyte internet.
Oh, 1 gigabyte internet.
Oh,
yeah,
all you need is like it's between 10 megabytes, 10 gig.
Oh well, yeah,
10,
that's pretty good.
10 megabytes to 35 megabytes. I wish I could show you. I have another channel also called the Stadia Kingdom that I just talk about.
Drop the link on the.
Yeah, I want you to
and
check.
I'll add it because I watch gaming videos and stuff all the time.
I got a channel called.
Go ahead, put the link in chat too. I'll throw it up on the screen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do that. I appreciate because it's a new channel because I have a separate channel.
Well, I don't see too many Stadia people out there, so I mean
we here. I'm gonna put it right in this chat right there.
We here.
He said we're here. See, he's even more of a minority in gaming than I am, being a diehard Xbox fan. He's diehard Stadia. That takes dedication. All right, because
you know what? I don't think that's the right. I think I did it right, but
All right, that's it. I'm gonna be diehard Apple Arcade.
Yeah, diehard Apple Arcade. I know. Miss Lynn is going to be diehard Quest.
Hell yeah.
She'll be making Quest content.
Quest all day.
And the thing about Stadia is not you not to cut anybody. I know Dirt and what's your name? Yours? I know it's Leslie and yours.
Josh.
Josh. Yeah, the Dirt been around a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dirty been around a minute.
And everybody I know.
Him and there he goes. The Stadia Kingdom. All right.
Yeah, that's it. It's easy to find. Yeah, y'all can just check. It's easy to find.
Yeah, man. I'll go subscribe. I'm working
on the video right now as I speak. There's 3. I'm working on the video right now as I was speak. I was working on the video. But
cool.
Stadia is not just it's a console built in the cloud. It's a console. It's a console there's no downloads, no updates, no waiting. There's no downloads. It's like you playing games but like in the past when you just put a game in and you start playing it just like that. That's how it is with Stadia now.
That's pretty cool.
Now, how much bandwidth does it actually use though? Because see, like me, I'm capped at a terabyte a month. So
you get unlimited, right?
No, I mean not with my
internet. She's capped. She lives in a more I wouldn't call it rural, but it's not like where they have it's not like fiber optics around. So yeah, they
around. I think I saw over there.
Let me tell you how long I've been around. Meek said I've been around for a while. I was around since they first had game streaming. You remember a system called On Live? Yeah.
Oh no.
On Live, yeah, I remember that.
I had one of those. Okay.
Oh no, I heard about that. I never. Oh, that's not even. Go State is tough. Oh, it's not even. Oh, it's not even close.
Keep in mind that's when everything was at its infancy.
Yeah.
So,
I used to play the Doom demo on my high school PC.
Oh,
that was awesome. And Duke Nukem 3D. Yeah, I remember that, but I never played On Live or any of those online like things ever. I mean, I only played.
I had the original Xbox, but I didn't know you could play live back then.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I think you needed
I played the Herbs and the Sims.
Mm-hmm. My sister loved the Herbs, man, and the Sims. I don't know, but Stadia seems to be like that that little engine that could basically right now. Like they seem to have like tripped up right at first because it seemed like they were charging you a bunch of money and then charging you full price on top of that for the games. But it seems like they've pivoted and are trying something new. You said you're actually getting free games now?
Yeah, as long as you stay in Stadia Pro, you get.
Well, yeah, they do the same thing with PlayStation.
You don't have to be a Stadia Pro. You could just buy the game and you keep it forever. You keep it forever. But Stadia Pro is just like, and guess and think about this. If you play the game, but you have to save a game. Even if you lose the game, even if you stop the Pro, you can wait like 2-3 years. You still you come back to that game. Everything will be just like as you have it because it's in the cloud. It's exactly like in the cloud. like Microsoft Word in the cloud. That's exactly how it works.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty decent.
It's the real deal. It is the real deal. I mean, I'm not trying. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to put it. It's a lot of
I just hope that like Google leaves their backing behind it. Because if Google actually backs it, it can become something.
The hell out of this. They backing it. There's a lot of other channels too. It's freeform gaming. I know. iPod. I know you heard of freeform gaming. He's also into Stadia. It's a lot. It's channels out there. Trust me.
Is there exclusives to Stadia, like exclusive games?
Coming. Well, because they just got their first game called Cross Outcasters. They're just making that right now from
Outcasters.
Outcasters.
Okay.
Outcasters. It's almost like a party game, but it's that's their first real exclusive. But they got time exclusive right now, like Orcs Must Die 3.
Okay.
You'll find all that stuff.
I love the Orcs Must Die series, man.
Oh heck yeah, that's a good series.
I used to play the hell out of it back in the day. Yeah, I gotta check this out. You said you found it cheap. You found it cheap on eBay, Lynn?
Yeah, I think I had gotten this one at the time. I think it was an auction, so I got it for like $40-something.
Oh, you got
okay.
And I got it on eBay. That's funny. I got it on eBay.
Well, I think you should bust yours open, Miss Lynn, and give it a try and let us know.
Yeah, open it up and see. Look, the code, the little 3-month code is probably worthless now because I don't know.
I don't know.
It was the bundle. It was the bundle that came with the Chromecast, the controller, and the 3 months of whatever.
You got all that for $40? That's not bad.
I mean, it was an auction. I won the auction. It ended up being in all like maybe $50-something.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing. Honestly, you should probably get in early before it gets fixed, because when they fix it, that's when they jack up the price.
Yep.
You still there?
Yeah.
Oh man,
So
but I'm glad.
Questions y'all need to ask Cherry why he here.
I'm just glad that there's people out there that are dedicated to all forms of gaming. I mean, I'm gonna check out his Stadia. I'm gonna check out his Stadia channel, and I suggest everybody do that. The Stadia Kingdom. I think that. I mean, you don't see a lot of people out there that are diehard Stadia, so
I hate Stadia.
Yeah, I mean, people hate the Xbox, so I understand your pain.
Apple Arcade.
Xbox has some good games. I mean, it has some good games. They didn't show no gameplay. They didn't show no gameplay of Hellblade 3, Hellblade 2, and those. I don't think
they're close to ready on Hellblade yet. I think the only ones that are close to is Halo, Grounded. I don't even know what else is going to be a launch title. I know Halo is, but yeah, the gameplay was a big thing. I don't know why they didn't show more, but at least it wasn't like the Ubisoft one where there was no gameplay at all.
Okay.
You know,
yeah, I'm just excited for gaming. That's all I know.
Who is excited? Is it going to run Cyberpunk 2077?
What, Stadia?
Yeah.
Hell! It's more powerful than the Xbox One. It's more powerful than Xbox One. It's what? Stadia's the real deal. I'm telling y'all.
Okay. All right. Hey, man, more power to you, because anywhere that can play an awesome game like that.
Doom Eternal on Stadia. Check out the videos. Check out Doom Eternal on Stadia. Because I ain't got that game yet. I got a couple of gameplays on my channel.
What, on Doom Eternal? I haven't played that yet.
It's all over the place. I mean, Stadia's right there. You know, it's just only been out 8 months. That's why a lot of people don't know about it. But it's
well, I'm hoping that it lives, because I mean, competition is good. Okay, and to have something like Stadia will make xCloud better, and having something like xCloud will make Stadia better. You know what I mean? Here's the comparison I always use when it comes to competition. And it's gonna sound stupid, but okay, wrestling, WCW and WWE, they were in huge competition. Everybody loved it. The biggest numbers in the world. Then WWE bought their competition, and now it's some of the worst shit possible. They do terrible, terrible ratings. You need competition to survive and make yourself fresh, new
It
ideas.
makes you step your game up when you have competition.
Exactly. It makes you step your game up. And to have something like Stadia, that will make Xbox step their game up. PlayStation, I don't know what they're doing. They're just like,
Do what I want.
yeah, I'll do what I want. You know? They're like, oh, you just bought a PS4? Fuck you, PSP 5 time.
I mean, I was a Switch fan. I still like Nintendo. I'm still a Nintendo fan. I still like Nintendo and all that. I mean, I know they're gonna come.
Switch is my favorite console, man. I actually beat Ghostbusters on Switch the other day, and I haven't beat a game in like, I don't know, 10 years. I only play Call of Duty. So,
Damn.
bro, it's been a long time since I beat a game, all right? It's been a very long time. I will admit, I'm a terrible gamer. When a Call of Duty comes, it's like my crack, man. It's like, ooh, I can't wait. Put it in this
He
food.
has ADD, so he needs that fast pace.
Yeah, the fast pace, like, but then sometimes I'm just like, I sit back and I've been playing, like I said, I've been playing Spider-Man, and I just swing through the city and just have like a good old time, man. You just sit there playing for hours and hours on a single player game, and you're just like, I remember playing that stuff when I was younger. You know what I mean? Like just sitting back and playing a game all the way through. And that's what I love about gaming right now, because we can do that any place. Like, he can go on his Chromecast and get the best looking game possible, runs great on his internet, and I can do the same thing on my Xbox. You can do the same thing on your phone, on your freaking VR. It doesn't matter. Gaming is great right now.
Yep. Because there's a whole community. It's a whole Stadia community, and it's growing. Now, the way this works, like
I will check out Stadia.
The way this works is like you got 10 megabytes. That's only 10 megabytes is 720p and 720p. You run your games at 720p up to 35. All you need, the most you need is 35 megabits. That runs up to 4K, 60 frames per second. 10 megabytes is 720 60 frames per second. Like 25 megabytes is like 1080p 60 frames per second. The most is 35 megabytes. That's it. 35 megabytes, and I get 100 megabytes in my so Stadia runs well. I mean, you know, and then they just talked about they're gonna have 4G. Now they just, this is the perfect time you're talking to me now, because I ain't the only one. There's a lot of others besides me. There's even way better content creators than me. I'm small fry, so I'm just trying to get in.
Hey, never sell yourself short, man. Anybody can be the next ninja. It just takes a little luck and perseverance. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Don't ever sell yourself short, because I mean, you could be the smallest content creator, and there's going to be an audience, you know?
True. A couple of haters too.
Yeah, the haters are the best part, man. They're the ones that keep you fed.
That's when you know you made it.
How do you think people like Alinity and all them people on Twitch stay fed? Because all their haters hate them so much they watch every minute of it just to see them mess up. You know what I mean? Just, you know, if you get haters, embrace them, because I mean, at least people are watching.
Hey man, I got followers on Twitter because I hate comments I left on someone.
Yeah, man.
I didn't really hate on him. I just hated on what he did, but he put me in his video.
Oh,
You just make your content, keep coming up, because you'll be that one dude that was you know, doing Stadia before the big people, you know.
No, there's big channels out there. There's a couple of them. There's a couple I can name.
That's cool, man.
I
like the controller though. The controller's nice.
Definitely check it out. Y'all definitely check it out. Definitely check. You know.
Yeah, definitely. I'll check the eBays and see how it is, and then, yeah, man, that sounds good.
I have a Twitter too. I have a separate Twitter too for that's Stadia Kingdom Twitter page too as well. So you see me there too. So you'll see all the other channels. So I'm on that too. So hey, just check it out. I'm hey, definitely subscribe. We appreciate
Oh yeah.
Stadia Kingdom.
You'll see the other Stadia content creators there.
Oh yeah, I see it. Stadia Kingdom. I just gave you a follow. I just gave you a follow on Twitter.
Yeah. But I know all y'all excited.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I mean, as long as there's okay, so Stadia, will you be able to play it on your phone and stuff too?
Yeah, and then they just now they might be going to 4G. Oh damn it, fly. They might be going to 4G. They were just talking about that today. They're gonna have it. You better play it in 4. It's a whole lot to it.
Okay.
I'm not the best explainer, but it's better. Trust me. It's just like you'll see. You'll see. Just y'all just check it out. I know. What about you got I know Old Dirty was talking about he played Ghost of Tsushima. I know.
Oh yeah, I'm loving that game.
That's a game. But,
Somebody posted a tweet. They said, if I didn't know what Ghost of Tsushima was, I would have thought it was just a scenic game where you just running around admiring scenery. Because all I seen was mountains and snow and fields of flowers. He said, I ain't seen no gameplay yet. I thought that was funny.
That's just how beautiful the game looked. Like they really captured
the game.
Like they really captured Japan back then.
Yeah, that people are posting it because it's so pretty.
Yeah, I just followed you on Twitter and followed you on YouTube. I actually didn't know I had watched one of your videos and didn't know that was you. The Xbox, I mean the Stadia's finished one, the one you did 2 days ago.
You did?
Yeah, I actually watched that video a couple days ago because I was looking up how to fix my xCloud because the xCloud the xCloud wasn't working right at first because I'm in the beta of it. So I was trying to find a way to fix it, and your video came up. So that's cool, man. He's got 71 subscribers now. Let's get him to 100 people. Come on, get this Stadia thing going. We can get to, share the gaming love.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good video too, man. You guys go watch it. It's good information on the xCloud compared to the Stadia. So,
I got nothing against that. I just had to let people know about Stadia.
Absolutely. Like I said, competition is good.
Real deal, because there ain't no 720p here. I mean, I played on my. I mean, the games are good.
So. That's cool. I got to give it a try, man. Yeah.
Gary, are you uploading gameplay from your Stadia?
Huh?
Are you recording?
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay.
I gotta watch what you said on the NBA 2K, the $70 one.
Oh,
I was telling them earlier. I was pissed. I was like, how are you gonna charge $10 more to upgrade, and then you have to buy the Mamba edition to even get the standard edition of the next gen? And if you have a PS4, if you have a PS4 now and you buy the PS4 version, you can't get the Xbox One version or the Xbox Series X version. You have to get the same console family.
They holding your game hostage.
Basically, for $10.
Yeah.
Nah, that right for right now. That's just 2K. Nobody else has.
Nobody else is doing it. And Microsoft put out a thing saying they don't want any of their studios putting out an upgrade like it's a DLC.
I told you they testing the waters. They trying to see the feedback before other developers go in and do the same thing.
Oh
well, 2K is the one to use it on because everybody hates 2K.
Well, I played 2K yesterday. And they actually had a 2K TV while you wait for the game to load. They actually had a poll. They said who's upgrading, to the 2K NBA 2K21,
Yeah.
upgrade to the Series X, and a lot of people said no. Over 50% said no, they not upgrade.
Yeah.
They not
I
buying it.
figure
They not buying the
they're
Mamba
not gonna
edition.
upgrade because they have that edition, you know. My friend is upgrading. He's doing but he's getting his on PS4 and he's getting the Mamba edition. He's gonna get a PS5. And you know, I'm not a big 2K fan, but they do because they wrecked my wrestling games really, really bad. And I'm gonna give them a chance this year because they have that WWE 2K Battlegrounds, and it's like an arcade version of it. So I'll give them
Yeah,
that.
it look
I
cute.
like that. I like the look of it. I'm gonna get it on. I'm gonna get it on Switch, and I like that they're only charging $40 for it. So I think that they should do the same with 2K21 because honestly, that thing is like a microtransaction machine. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it is.
when people open packs and shit like that, like, and the slot machine thing, that was too much. That one dude was like, "Yeah, I gotta." What do you get, Dwight Howard or some shit? And it was like the chances of getting him was like a 0.00000001 or LeBron. Like, how you gonna keep LeBron from people? Come on, man. I don't know. I just think that 2K is all about the nickel and diamond right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Well,
I
as
mean,
long as
them
people
alone,
buy into it, they gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. If people would
they
stop buying it, but them 2K dudes are like vicious, man. They will protect 2K to the end of their death. Like they could be stealing money out of their wallet with a vacuum, and they'd be like, "Yes, please give me an
Yep.
upgraded, give me a number upgrade on the back of my jersey," and that's it. You know what I mean? Like the games are all the same. Same thing with Madden. Madden's been the same game for what, 10, 15, 20 years?
do Madden, and I'm sure 2K does as well, make $1 billion just off microtransaction
Mm-hmm.
every year,
Yep.
Every year.
Me and Love need to come back.
and that's not even including copies that have been sold.
Yeah.
That's
A lot of
separate.
these games, if they're going to take advantage of microtransactions, they should either go free to play or, like, they gave us, what, 2K20 the other day on PlayStation Plus for their 10th anniversary. They gave us 2K20 and Rise of the Tomb Raider, the
Yeah, and Erica.
and Erica, which is
That
cool.
game
You
is
know,
crazy.
that's the only way I'll ever play 2K20 is if it's free. Like, remember what was it? NBA gave us was selling their game for $5.99 or $4.99 or some shit at one point. You remember when we got that dirty?
Yeah,
We got
yeah, that was
like
2K19.
NBA 2K19 was like $2 or something, $3.
Yeah,
But then they charge an ass ton for microtransactions.
yeah.
So I don't mind that. But if you're gonna charge me $60, don't spit on me and tell me it's raining. You know, like it's you know, if you're gonna charge that much for microtransactions, there should be a little incentive for it, and especially if you're gonna charge an extra $10 to upgrade to the next gen. I hope they at least get something extra.
All right, so it's been almost 3 hours.
Yeah, man, I gotta eat something.
So
I gotta.
Yeah.
we're gonna have to end the stream because
Oh yeah.
I'm capped. I only get like 6 hours a month, and we've already used like 3 or something.
Damn,
Like,
yo,
Oh wow.
yeah.
we're all gonna have to sign up. we'll all be using our hours separately.
Well, we'll go ahead and do the outros, and that'll be it for this week's podcast. And Cherry, man, go ahead and tell everybody who you are, where they can find you.
Yeah. Appreciate the invite. You can find me, it's Cherry Man Game. You can find me right here on YouTube, right here. It's Cherry Man Gaming, which is my old channel. Then I had, a new channel called State of Kingdom, which you can find easy to find, the State of Kingdom. And then Twitter, you can find me as Cherry Man 7. Then I have Cherry Man 7. Then I have a separate page for State of Kingdom, the State of Kingdom, and there you go. You can find me there. Then I have an Instagram, but it's not really that. It's Cherry Man 85 on Instagram. So
Okay.
Nice.
Leslie, we ain't heard much from you tonight. That's because
Yes.
your husband likes to take over the show.
Yeah, I'm
Sure
sorry.
does.
I told her. I told her not
He's
to
a
let
big
me.
personality.
I told her not to let me. I told her to pinch me if I start doing it.
We still love you, Josh.
Yeah, I know. I try to keep it lively.
Okay, guys, you can find me everywhere at Level Up Leslie on the YouTubes, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok. It's all Level Up Leslie everywhere. And also, don't forget to follow mine and Miss Leon's second passion project, Women Got Games. We're going to be launching our podcast, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, August 2nd at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
And her and I are going to be discussing games and tech and stuff. And if any of you guys are interested in being on the podcast, because we're going to only have one guest when we decide to have guests. So if any of you are interested, just let us know. You can DM us on Twitter, Women Got
Yep.
Games.
One guest per week.
Yep. And you'll never be invited, you said. Yeah. So thank you for being part of the podcast.
Yeah.
And Papa Raven.
All right, it's Papa Raven here. I don't really stream or tweet
You
or.
should. The way you be playing games, you good at them. You should stream.
They say I should. I
He
don't
doesn't want
have.
to steal my thunder, he said.
I don't want to steal her thunder. I think Level Up Leslie is an amazing gamer who needs more support out there, folks. Get out there and get it and support small streamers, okay? Like
There you go.
Dirty will stream 3 minutes for you, okay? Of
Hey, I got
any
Dirty
game you
stream
want.
last week. I got him to stream last week. He actually streamed Ghost of Tsushima. Thank you, Dirty.
Are you serious?
You're welcome.
He did. I
Yeah.
sent him the link.
Okay, all right, there you go. And then if you're interested in Stadia, check out Chariot Man Gaming, the Stadia Kingdom. I've watched one of his videos personally without knowing him, so I can vouch that they're pretty decent. All right, I did. I gotta admit it. When I saw the watch time, it was already there.
Read the comment. Read the comment.
Oh.
Let's see. She stopped changing her name. I know. She finally stopped changing her name. Finally.
I know.
She changed her name so many times. We had so many discussions of like,
wait.
should I change my name to this or this? Or
Do you
should I
want
keep
to
it this?
wait? Do you want to know how I ended up with Level Up Leslie?
Go ahead.
Okay, so when I wanted to change my name again, Josh, you mute yourself.
Okay, sorry.
When I wanted to change my name again, I was watching videos on starting new YouTube channels and what kind of names you should have. And someone said something like, "Oh, if your name starts with a J and you want to be joystick Justin," and I was like, "I'm Level Up Leslie," and that's how it came about. I was like, "Yes, Level Up Leslie."
Nice.
So if I do decide to start streaming, it'll probably be Papa Raven or something on Twitch.
It is Papa Raven.
Oh, it is Papa Raven on Twitch. I tweet stuff, but it's mainly retweets of contests to win stuff. So don't go there to find me. I'm an old boomer, so you can find me on Facebook. But
You're not a boomer.
I know I'm not a boomer, but I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, love gaming, love the Xbox, love the PlayStation, love Stadia, whatever. Just game, and make sure that you take care of one another and do all you can to protect everyone around you. All right, thank you.
Dirty.
What's up, people? It's your boy, Old Dirty. We had a good old discussion of Microsoft and Stadia, and I hope everybody got the information on them. And you can catch me on the Xbox One X, at Old Dirty 360. That's all caps, OL space DIRTY space 360. Same for the PlayStation 4, except one word, Old Dirty 360. The Nintendo Switch don't got their phone number by heart, but I have to look it up and give it to y'all later.
I don't have my Switch phone number.
I know, right?
I could have your digits
Mr.
30.
Telephone man.
Now, I think the Switch can also go by names, can't they? Or is it still a number?
No, it's still Franco.
Nah, it's still Franco.
Damn it.
This cat is about to jump in the window and hurt himself. I don't know. Please don't do it. Just stay.
Okay, look, it's 3 hours. Okay, so thank you all for being here. Meek, you are like the number
MVP.
one. You're the number one
MVP.
GGT. Yeah, GGT MVP. Meek done been here the whole 3 damn hours. Look.
Yeah, man. I think Meek got streaming. I think Meek streams too. I think Meek Gaming. Check her out
Do
too.
you stream, Meek?
Well, I don't want to
I don't
use
know.
up your time. Just ask her when we're off the thing.
Yeah, I will. Okay.
If
So,
she does, it's Meek Gaming. All right. Level Up
Probably.
Leslie, Chariot Man Gaming, Speed. You know.
I don't really stream, but when I do, it's Sim1 Player on Twitch. Ha, there you go.
And when I stream, it's Papa Raven. So.
And I guess if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more videos coming here in the near future. This is Lynn, aka GGT, Gaming Gadgets and Technology. So next time, guys, take care, be safe. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
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 That was awesome.